AD has approved KC-1400 collective. Everybody want to hear me say that? This is what it's all about. They're around. They are supporting. The money is going directly to our student athletes. They're signing deals. They have contracts. Let's do it. I mean, without this collective, we won't be successful. We won't be able to sustain our student athletes. I mean, 1400 Collective have done a really, really good job of keeping a lot of our athletes here. You know, if you saw them sign a lot of our athletes, but we got to do our part. So I know after today, we're going to click that 1400 Collective. We're going to give one of those tiers, and we're going to make sure that we give to this collective so we can continue to give to our student athletes and support them and give them what I need.
Jackson State has a collective full throttle. They have a collective full throttle. And I mean, like, so they, you know, we won the national championship in 2023, and we were slowly but surely trying to get our collective going. Jackson State won it this past year. Their collective is full throttle. Like, it is full throttle. They don't want to lose.
We are trying to build a program for the next 10 to 12 years. It's not something that's overnight. We understand that the NIL and collective stuff has its role, it plays in it, but we are on the forefront of FCS football and attacking the NIL, attacking the collective. We got a very nice payroll at Jackson State, believe it or not. And I mean, our fan support, and we need more support. But we know that payroll is attached to championships. You know what I mean? So we're not out here trying to recruit kids based on money, but we also want them kids to know if you come to Jackson State and you end up benefiting from the collective, benefiting from an NIL deal, we expect a championship out of you.
We're back to guarding the yard and building champions. The Jackson State Tigers are your defending HBCU national champions. And this season, we're hungry for more. Join the family and experience the thrill of every game live. Be a part of the legacy. Secure your season tickets now and witness the Tigers go for it all again. Let's pack the stands and show our support. Get your season tickets today. Jackson State University, building legacies.
What's up, everybody? Happy Friday, TGIF. Hopefully you guys had a great week, had a great day. TD, how you doing, man? What's going on with it?
Good.
Man, we got some new buttons on this thing, man. I'm scared to touch them. I'm scared something gonna go left. The bottom of the screen. I ain't never seen this before. Okay. Oh, that's the camera button. Okay. All right. Okay, I see it.
You trying to order the mic and all that?
Yeah. I had to. Nah, it just looked a little different this morning. What's up, everybody? Happy Friday, TGIF, man. We jumping right into it, man. We talking football today, and then we getting out your way. We're gonna finish up this article from Thee Cory C. But we hope you guys had a great day. Do us a favor. If you're watching, if you're getting your content on Facebook, yeah, JTV, man, it does always change. If you're watching on Twitter, if you're watching on Twitch, getting that rocking and rolling now. Patreon gonna be rolling up soon, so head over there. Go join. Gonna be dropping some exclusive blog style content, especially when the season starts. So some of that behind the scenes stuff that you won't see on YouTube, it will be uploaded to the Patreon. So I'll start dropping that, but just letting you guys know. But anyway, make sure you head over to YouTube, hit the like button, share button, subscribe button. Stay locked in with us as we are on our road, man. We on the road, man. We on the road again. We on the road to 8,000, man. 8,008 is a new beginning. So just looking forward to getting to 8,000 subscribers. Continue to tell everybody about the content, man. If you enjoy it, I'm pretty sure they would enjoy it too. We know football season is gonna ramp up, and TD, we're gonna see them numbers go up, man, because everybody's gonna want to pull up, you know, and watch us talk about our dear old college home and football, man. So it's almost that time.
Yep. Trying to get my act together, man. I'm getting ready, man.
I'm trying to get everything together, man. Got my results back today. Gotta keep working, man. Mostly check the box, all good. Few things a little high, some things a little low. You know, got to give me some vitamin D supplements. Got low on vitamin D, cholesterol a little high. Got to keep losing weight. Staring at pre-diabetic. Got it. I'm right there on the edge, man. I'm ain't diabetic, but I'm probably pre, like by like 0.1. So I'm like, yeah. But I you know, I was higher before I started my weight loss journey, but happy about it, man. So everything came back pretty solid. Just got to keep it
going. As long as you're seeing progress, you know, from where you were.
Oh yeah, man.
Keep doing your thing. I mean, that's
plus pounds down, man. 20 plus, bro. And if I feel it, man. My suits are fitting me just nice, and I like that. I like that. Now I got about another 20 more to go before the season starts. I know that's a tall order, but
hey man, well, I see Frederick. What's up, Frederick? Frederick Hunter out there, man. Says golden fish fry. Normally it is, man, but I've been juicing all week, man. I got 3 different blends of juices that I drink in the morning before anything. And it you know, I mean, the worst vegetable, you know, that I can imagine to me is a beet, man.
Oh, beets are so overbearing, bro. You can't put much. It's gonna take everything, or everything gonna be red.
Hey man, but I got a blend of carrots, beet, and green apple.
Yeah, you gotta have that green apple, man. So you gotta have that green apple.
Yeah, you gotta have that green apple, man.
Beets, boy. The beets get that blood right. But boy, them things are strong.
Beet tastes like dirt.
Man, bro.
I'm from the country. I know what dirt tastes like.
I know what it tastes like too. My auntie used to put dirt. I never will understand it, auntie. I love you, baby, but I ain't never get that one. I ain't never seen y'all know if you didn't. That's that country stuff right there. I know we got the country experience coming up.
Right.
Good gracious, alive cooking red clay dirt in the oven. It was cooking it. You cook that dirt, man. I'm like, why would you eat dirt? Like I don't. No, man.
I ain't never heard of that one, bro. Never heard of that.
I seen it with my own 2 eyes.
That's new. I seen people dip snuff just as bad, but hey,
listen, that's a whole different thing. But I ain't eating no dirt, man. See, Miss Bunny said her mom did too. I don't know. Maybe it had some nutrients in it or something. I don't know, bro. I just
hey, Jack Town Jr. got me on that one too, bro.
I'm telling you.
I'm telling the dirty Ace.
Look, I used to eat dirt. See what I'm saying? Like, this is not a uncommon thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not uncommon. I ain't judging nobody now. What's the website to get the season ticket? I ain't froze. I was just make sure that was a real question. There you go, Sutton. Go JSUTiger.com/tickets.
Or you can go to the website.
It tastes like stretch. What is stretch? Nah, bro. I see my aunt from Madison. True story. All of them the Madison thing. That's that old man. I say like starch. Okay. Sour sop. Okay, so I got some sour sop pills, man.
Sour sop.
Yeah. White with salt. What up, Greg the Great? Hey, man.
G to G. They got recipes.
Man, let me drink some water, man. Y'all killing me right now.
Oh man, I ain't know those dirt recipes.
Lord have mercy. She said, "Kid did the mannequin challenge." Like, bro, listen, man. There is I second, I third, and I fourth this. There is nothing on earth worse than castor oil, man. Oh my gosh. Now it works. It works now. It worked, TD. Whatever they use it for, it worked. But Lord have mercy. I never forget. Hey, LaDon, I had took some castor oil. I took a teaspoon of it. Woo. Woo. TD.
Hmm?
I drunk 2 peach sodas behind that stuff, man. And still couldn't get the taste out of my mouth.
You defeated the purpose.
Didn't make no difference. I was trying not to die. Bro, I was now, dog. Woo! It just keep getting worse and worse, man. Oh, my cod liver. Oh, I heard about that. I ain't never had it. Ken, my mom did. I've heard it's some kind of vitamin or mineral deficiency that's causing the craving. Okay. Wow. Milk of magnesia. Ooh, it's like drinking liquid chalk.
Yes.
All right. Okay. All right.
You will say you want to
your belly button. Instead of put it in your belly button instead of consuming it. Now, see, Whitley, that's some origins from the earth type stuff. I would try that. Now, I've heard of putting onions on your foot and putting your sock on, TD, and going to bed. It'll suck out, it pulls all the toxins out your body through your foot, through your soles or your feet.
I thought that what ice potato did. Or should I say white
potato? Your bed gonna smell like gonna smell like bounce that gonna smell like Wendy's. But whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? It worked though.
Hey, look, man, is it ice potatoes or white potatoes?
Happy Friday, everybody. It's fucking Friday, man. It's blessed Friday. Cause golly, I can tell you one thing. If you even so much as remotely close eating any of that type stuff right there, I am West Indian. Our remedies are always right, but it works. I do it every night. You do this every night. You put castor oil on your belly button every night. That's what you try to tell me, Whitley.
Woo!
Both of them. Irish potatoes. Okay, it's Irish.
Oh, always like Coach? No, Irish. Man, come on.
What the hell
is ice potato? It's ice.
Funky
foot. Boy.
Hey, it's up, man. Just raw. Now we raw pumpkin seed. It will get the parasites out the castor oil and soursop. Raw pumpkin seed.
Ooh. I'm on that soursop now.
I would just take the pills, man. Every single night, it will help detox your stomach through your belly. So you're telling me now? I'm trying to get this little belly, but this belly down now. You know, come on, Willie, talk to me now. So you're telling me I put a little castor oil in my belly button, and it's gonna work. Oh,
Trent, it's Friday, Trent.
Okay.
I'm on football season. We feeling good, baby. So you want me in on it.
Trish said, "What did I walk in?" Hey man, listen, it's get your season tickets time, man. Go on, get your season tickets, dog. Get your season tickets, man. Hopefully, I don't know who went to Food Truck Friday today. Somebody pull up a gallon of water and eat pineapples, Ken. I do eat pineapples, man. I do that. I eat the grapefruits as well, watermelon, all that good stuff, man. Drink a little beer for stomach worms. Lord have mercy.
Also, your mom is a really nice lady, bro. She's pretty cool.
Who that?
Austin mom.
Okay. What's up? Hey, listen, we're going to shout out our channel sponsors, man. But beforehand, if you guys, we have our foundation, Friends of KC-1400 Inc. You guys know what the mission is. And if you want to donate directly, you can go to Givelify or you can cut a check, Friends of KC-1400 Inc. But the simplest way is Givelify. Search for Friends of KC-1400 Inc. And we appreciate anything you do. Yeah, you know you're not beefing. Yeah, along with taking some fermented yogurt, stomach on flat. See, you know what? If that's your real picture, you might be on to something. You couldn't hit. Nah, for real. She look like she in great shape. I mean that. Terrell said, "Man, what the hell you guys talking about?" Man, listen, I meant that. I'm talking literally in the physical sense. Y'all calm your hormones in the chat, man.
Also, you don't answer your phone. Hey, Jess. So Willie, is that your real picture? Or is it doctored? What?
So it said fermented yogurt. Fermented yogurt sound like ooh.
No.
I ain't messing. Ooh, man. Very sensitive to taste, obviously. And my nose is so sad. I got this big old nose for nothing, man. Listen, I can't handle nothing that smell bad or taste bad. It just sticks with me, bro. I don't know why stink or bad taste just lingers with me, bro.
Look at Austin.
All right, let's move on, man. Let's move on. Hey, we'll do a huge shout out. Ed said, who else would it be? Well, there you go. Does she look like, I'll take advice from somebody that's in great shape. For real. You sound like you look like you know what you're talking about,
I like remedies too, man.
For real.
Yeah.
But shout out Rex, Health and Wellness Solution. We appreciate them. Cannon Toyota Vicksburg. Hey, listen, if you're in the market for a new vehicle, you want to head over to get you a Toyota or a Honda, go see Billy, 601-835-6100. If you're in the city of Jackson, you want to get a Nissan, head over to Nissan of Jackson. Coconut Coke. Auto Masters, man. Listen, Auto Masters, give them a call if you're in the market for a vehicle as well. They can find you what you're looking for, 601-927-7794. Ask for Terrence, ask for Timothy Poe, or you can visit their website, www.automasters06.com. And, of course, our new partner, Hill, Mississippi. We have some more advertisement coming up with them and even have a future show. We'll get some of the docs on, and we're going to be talking health and wellness, a little bit more expansive and not just the old Negro remedies.
We're talking about that tonight, Ken.
Hey, we talking about something.
We getting started early.
We talking about something. She said, I literally play tennis and run half marathons bi-monthly. Some of y'all need comments. I'm going to be nice. Hey, listen, I can't even run a quarter of a marathon. I probably can get a little bit out. I can walk it out, though. I really can. I can walk it out. I can. I've been getting my steps in, man. I'm over. Yeah. I barely, I got over 10,000 a day. As long as I hit my 10K, I'm good.
I'm leaving out there running the Coach Brewster. Then that lady run a marathon. That lady in some type of 5K, 6K, 8K every week.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. Hey, man, we got a new player, man, that just made it over to 1400 JR Lynch Street. Since we talking about special teams, and look, we're going to be talking about the special teams and the coaching staff, and then we're going to culminate that article from Thee Cory C, Tiger Talk TV, and then we're going to close it out. That's what we're going to do, keep this same energy when you see me in person. I'm pretty sure they will. But we got a new Tiger.
Hey, Ken.
Yeah.
Hey, before you drop that, man, can I give a shout out real quick?
Go ahead.
Man, I'm gonna give a shout out to Mr. Band Session with the Boom himself, Mr. Toby Johnson. I see he dropped the video, man. He just became a principal of a school they got in Florida, man. Congratulations to that fellow, to that young man. I know he's gonna serve these young people well. And
yeah, he was already a principal. He was principal at the middle school, but he just moved up to the high school.
Moved up to the high school. Congratulations, man. That's some good stuff, man. And man,
I don't want to talk about the roster just yet because it's not complete. But if you'd like to, we can talk about what's there. What part of the roster that's online that I can promise you, if Travis in the chat, he'll tell you it's not complete, man. That thing gonna be. But what you see out there, Ronaldo? Go ahead, brother.
And the last thing, man, I know this may be a little off trip, but I want to say this from the heart, man. Shout out to Ken Richard over there at HBCU Sports, man. He did a heartfelt, like 5-10 minute show today, man. Going through a lot of stuff that we all face with, some financial situation, and I know it took a lot of boldness and a lot of pride dropping for him to come up and drop the video, man. But much respect to him. Those who watch know what I'm talking about. So much respect to him, man. It definitely gonna get better, brother. If the message gets to you. But just want to pay you your respect because it was really heartfelt.
What was the message? In a nutshell.
But actually, he's selling the book now, man. But he came up, and normally they, he and Kendrick from Jackson State would do SWAC coverage while other guys cover MEAC. You know, he just came up and said that he wasn't able to pay him. So he wanted to sell this book. He said he was on Dr. Cavill show, and Dr. Cavill is going to put it in his class at Texas Southern and you know, promote it like that. But you want to take the proceeds and be able to pay the 3 guys that's on the show with him. And he, you know, you can kind of hear him holding back that he wasn't able to pay those guys and for the work that they put in. So he wasn't comfortable with that, man. So for him to come up and, you know, say those things, say I wasn't able to do it, you know, and I had to tell him. So it was very heartfelt. So again, we all go through that financial situation. Trust me. So I definitely wish to, you know, for us his show. I don't know if it's personal or anything. I don't think it's personal and like that, but it was definitely heartfelt for him to be concerned about, you know, those 3 guys that do the show with him. You know, it was very very passionate, very touching, very revealing. So I had much respect for that, man. So I just want to give him a shout out. And you know, I watched their show. I like, you know, getting different perspective on things. So
cool.
So
wish them all the best, man.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it moving. It's not a challenge. He said, everybody go get your season tickets. People, we are national champions. I got mine when they first went on sale. I do it every year. That's right, man. I don't think there's many people in this chat that probably watching tonight that haven't gotten their season tickets, you know. Yeah, man, life be lifing. It does. Everybody's not every day, you know, every day something happens, but not everybody's going through the same thing at the same time. But life's, man, it does. Got to be thankful when you're in a solid situation, and even if you are now, it could easily turn. And let me say this: it works on both sides. It works on both sides. I mean, even if you're down, it could turn, and you could be up tomorrow. You know, so you just got to stay the course, man, and keep fighting a good fight, man. But moving right along as we jump into this thing, we got a new Tiger, as I stated, special teams room. We lost a commit not too long ago. Young brother that was supposed to be coming to us from Alabama A&M came to Jackson, said it wasn't for him, and he left. Yeah, you know, I whatever that meant. But hey, we want to welcome Kai Collins, man. Kai Collins from Canberra, from Canberra, Australia, man.
So we got a rugby style kicker.
Yeah. I like it, man. Coming in Australia, man. That's a long way away, man. That's a long way to be from the States, man, you know. But we needed another kicker. We got Donovan as a kicker. And yeah, that's right, Dove. There is a reason for every turn. You got that right. But we another addition in the room, man. And I think when we this puts us at the number that we wanted to be at from a punter standpoint. Another strong leg in the room, solid leg. Looked at his metrics. He's gotten better from previous year up to now. And he can come in and basically fill in the gaps wherever Donovan is not. I think Donovan's going to project to be the starting punter if I had to take a wild guess, right? So that gives us a couple of and then obviously we're going to get into special teams today. We're going to talk a little bit about it. He looked like he'd be over there fighting kangaroo. Wow. Wow. That's a very interesting edit. I see the SWAC and I see it looks like the black jersey. But yeah, that's an edit. That's definitely an edit. Because we ain't got no black helmet. It would be cool to get us one, but we don't have one. But we want to welcome Kai Collins to the family, man. Have you had a chance to watch him kick yet?
No, I haven't.
He punched. He's pretty good, pretty solid leg, man. I think he's gonna bowl well for us, bro. Come on in and get the kicking. I like it.
Yeah, man. And when you talk about kickers, you have to redirect your standards when you coming off of Matt Knoll. You know what I'm saying? So now you hopefully you can get somebody, you know, that has that kind of punting ability or close to it. Because Matt was a difference maker, you know, in the punting game.
Absolutely, bro. Go ahead. Let me respond to something real quick.
Oh, okay. So yeah, man. Hadn't heard anything from Matt either, man. Wishing him well. But the type of way that that he changed the game, man, we'd be definitely looking for something like that. Seen Donovan punt a few times. I saw him get a little better, you know, in the spring. So I guess with that situation, you know, losing, well, I guess we're gonna get into all that as far as who we lost and all that stuff on special teams. But yeah, looking forward to see what you can do.
Didn't lose much. They said no beat. It's a good point, man. Matt Noel was definitely a weapon. He could flip the field for us.
He tried to keep me in the head.
I think Donovan is gonna be good for us in that capacity, man. I think I saw he transferred to the JUCO from New York. Who y'all talking about? But nevertheless, welcome Kai. We definitely welcome him to the family. But as we stated, get your season tickets. Don't forget, scan the barcode, man. Go ahead and scan the barcode for this event coming up. It's in a month, 1 month away. It's going to be August 15th, Friday, August 15th, 6 p.m. Kicks off the Fan Fest. And then the concert is going to be at 8 p.m., man. We need that type of Matt Noel punting versus USM. I think we'll be able to do that. I think Donovan is going to be solid for us. I got a lot of faith in him. I've seen what he could do, and he played behind Matt, so he knows what the expectation is, and I think we'll be fine. But scan the barcode and get your tickets. If you want to get it, if you're looking for tent space or any type of vendor space, you might want to jump on that now. We're just a month away, so hang tight. I'll be getting together the list for the bronze and higher for the collective sign up. Now, listen, I will say this. I know we initially said that we will be doing that. This will the VIP experience is going to be. We will be allowed access for those who have signed up for the collective, but we will not be actually doing it. It will be handled by the university. So any information that we can provide. So I know there was some dialogue earlier about us pretty much kind of handling it and hosting it, helping the host. That is not the case for the event. So university going to take care of it. We know it's going to be dope. We're looking forward to participating in it. I'll get the list over. So you just get a general admission ticket if you're going. If you signed up for a bronze or higher and you plan on going, go ahead and get you a general admission ticket, and I'll get your name. Your name will be on that list for those who have signed up. So, yeah, and you'll be able to access the VIP tent. It's not a stay in; it's a stop in, do what you're gonna do, and then go back to wherever you were type situation. So that's the reality from my understanding. Anything on this TD before we move on?
No, sir. No, sir.
All right. We pretty much touched on that. Well, so you know, again, save the date, August 28, 2025. Playing golf at the Refuge, WC Gordon Ashley Robinson Golf Classic 2025. So pretty cut and dry. You can register at gojsutigers.com/WCAR golf. Go ahead and get signed up if you choose to play that Thursday. The collective, listen, we are just a few signups away from we got to sign up today. I didn't put nothing special up. But if you haven't signed up, the link's in the chat. We need only a few. A few of you out there that haven't signed up, if you'd like to get signed up tonight, it will put us over 500. So let's go ahead and knock that out. Let's go ahead and take care of that, and we can move on. Now, what we're gonna do is after we hit that number, we're gonna basically pause on signups for the rest of the month, and we will be doing some website maintenance, probably changing the subscription software, some different stuff, updating it, and then we'll do another rollout in August. So let's go ahead. If you're looking to sign up for the 2025 season, let's go ahead and get signed up tonight, man. Let's get this over with. We only need a few more signups. So I'm looking forward to seeing some folks, because I know hopefully all 300 folks that's watching right now has signed up. But if you're interested, please do so. Let's help us hit our goal. And what is our goal? We try and get to 500. 500 is a simple number. That's not a lot compared to the quote unquote 50,000 alums, right? We got a lot of folks that signed up that's not even alums, but they're big JSU supporters. So we got to get active, man. And then Greenwood is still available, the Greenwood bottle. And let's get it popping, man. Links in the chat. Come on, man. Let's knock these signups out. I'll be highly disappointed, man, if we don't hit that number tonight. I know we got some folks out there that haven't signed up. I know it. But I'm ready to move on from this. I really want to just be done with it, hit 500, celebrate it, and then shut it down, and then come back August 1st or the middle of August, and we'll roll out, start pushing for 2026. That's the goal. So anything? Greenwood. All right. Let's jump into some football, man. We're not gonna be on 3 hours tonight. We're gonna jump right into this bad baby. We're gonna finish up what Thee Cory C had to pen. It's always good. Yeah, Austin and his team is doing a great job dropping videos, man. Love those videos. They're doing a really good job. Love what the students are doing. Love what he's building with the media and the creators that are being developed in that room. We've seen a lot of great young creators come through the room over the years with Austin, and this is year number 3 and full time. He's been with TC since the beginning of time, and we're excited about that, man. But we're trying to run it back. We've been taking a look inside of Jackson State's reloaded title defense. What's it going to take? What are the changes? We're giving you the data. Thee Cory C did it for us. We are going to just go and look at what he taught, what he penned. He's an insider. He knows just as much as we know, if not more sometimes. And what he's put down, now some stuff may change, but this is where we are right now. And tonight, we're going to delve into the special teams unit. Now, special teams is very simple, TD. We got the two first team all SWAC that's leading the charge in special teams. And we're going to talk all about it. So we'll jump right into it. Special teams, truly special. So this unit played a major role in JSU's championship run last season, and it's been even debated whether 2024 marked the best overall special team season in school history, given how clean, explosive, and consistent they were in every phase. What's your thoughts on that? Is this the best we've been in special teams in school history? That's a lot, but you got to think about it though. We had the best punter. We had a record-breaking kicker with
kick return.
We had the best kick returner. I mean, it was the trifecta, man. I think I would say that this was the best we've been, but I don't know every single unit in the history of Jackson State. But man, this is awesome. Go ahead.
I agree. I agree with you. I agree with what Cory said, especially, within my era, my realm of watching Jackson State football. You still got to look, like you said, the best kicker, the best kick return, punt returner, no touchdowns allowed on either kickoff or punt return. Very, very few penalties. Some of them you did. We had a couple few that was costly, but for the most part, it was clean. So I would have to agree, man. I mean, great job by Coach Vance Jones in selecting the players that he wanted to play on the special team. And, they made solid tackles. I mean, you know what, Ken? I can tell you this. A lot of time when you're watching a kickoff, you see players, you see them running downfield, and you see the gaps in the defense. You know what I'm saying? Like you might have too many players over here, and we know the man break left or right, then he's gone. You didn't see too much of that last year.
Man, Javante did a fantastic job teaching that one thing you just talked about. We've seen him teach that very well and really jump some of the players' rear ends because they didn't fill the lanes properly or they didn't close out too much space, too much, you know what I'm saying? why would you go down this lane when the ball is on this side of the hash? Like those types of conversations, you know, like what angle to take, when to start turning in, you know what I mean? That type of stuff, man. And yeah.
And think about it. How many running into the kicker, or how many tackles that the punter or the kicker, you know, had to make? You know, those guys barely made tackle. Now Salerno, he just like hitting people, so he was just similar. He just ran down. He just ran down and you know, and hit everybody. But it's the punter didn't have to make too many tackles that I recall, if any. Nor did the kicker. So great all around special team effort by the players, headed by Coach Vance Jones. Man, I mean, great special teams. I would have to concur.
Yeah, it'll be a tough act to follow, but with some key pieces returning, this group remains a weapon heading into 2025. When you talk special teams, Fred McCray said special teams, and he's a legendary Jackson State punter. Special teams was very important for our defensive success last year. The punter did a great job of pinning the offense in the hole, plus the kicker made some major field goals for us also. That's very, very well said, Fred. It starts with Travis Terrell. We got the best kick returner in all of FCS. It's not even close, in my opinion. He's the best in the country if given the chance to. Not saying there aren't some greats, but if he get the opportunity, he's a home run waiting to happen every time he touched the ball. One of the top return specialists in the country. Teams often avoided kicking to him altogether, especially toward the end of the season. And when they didn't, they paid the price. His vision, burst, and ability to flip field position can change a game in one play. Now, he has the ability, his innate ability. His change of direction is elite. If you go back, I know he flipped in the Celebration Bowl, and I know he got brought back because of the bonehead play by Alan Walker. But if you go back and look at that, yeah, it was just idiotic, bro. It was no reason for what he did. It cost us a touchdown. I'm not jumping the young man, but when I went and finally saw what he did, I was like, oh, that was just stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was way on the other side of the field. The dude wasn't looking. He was down on the ground, and you went and speared him, basically. You know, so, of course, it was a penalty.
Too much
Yeah. But nevertheless, then Travis flipped and wasn't able to return anymore because he got hurt. But his ability with the speed and vision and find the lane and to be able to change, very Willie Quinn-ish. The speed of a Willie Quinn from Southern, but not the quickness. I think Willie Quinn had quickness and speed that was unbelievable, kind of like DeAnthony Thomas almost. You know what I'm saying? Travis Terrell is more of a, believe it or not, if you look at how he runs with power. He's not just this
quickness.
He's not just quickness. He's not just Reggie Bush-ish. He runs with power. He runs hard, but he's fast with it. And his ability to change directions and get to where he's going is elite, man. It's elite. And everybody knows that. How many touchdowns he ran for back last year? 3. Would have had more. 1 against Texas Southern. 1 against Alabama A&M.
Alabama A&M.
What was the other one? I don't remember.
Except the one that was called back in the Celebration Bowl. No, I don't remember the other one, but
2 or 3. So I guess it was 2.
Did he have 2 in one game? Did he have 2 against?
He ran 1 back versus Grambling. He did?
I know.
Yeah, that's right. He don't. Yeah, we said Texas Southern. Was it a punt return? So a punt return in the Celebration Bowl, which was called back. It might have just been 2. I see. I can remember Alabama A&M. Oh, FAMU game, the referee got away. Oh, you know he pushed him. Oh, that did my heart so much good when he pushed that. Never mind. Let me stop. Let me stop, man. But no, man, Travis Terrell, special teams, to have the best special teams player in the whole entire conference. He's a weapon, TD, at all times. It was 2. Was it 2 in Alabama A&M?
That's what I said.
I said like it was. I was saying that in my head. It was 2 at Alabama A&M.
Right. I thought it was 2.
Damn. So it was a kick return and a punt return? Man, that's what it was. It was 2. Kick return and a punt return.
Because remember, he had the video right before the game saying, Austin, I want you in the end zone or something like that because I'm going to, I got a feeling I'm going to return one today.
Man, we already talked about the argument we had in the car because we got out to a big old start and it just evaporated in the second. It just evaporated in the second half, man. But appreciate that, Shakobia. So Warren Newman, absolutely. Warren Newman is also, he was more quickness than he was fast, in my opinion. Warren Newman wasn't the fastest player. He was the quickest player. He was lightning quick.
But he was so quick, he looked fast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was so quick. He was like a blur.
Speed, I enjoy seeing Warren.
Speed and quickness is different. Now, that's also, Warren Newman was definitely, shout out to Whoa, man. It's good to see him. If we see him, bro, I know he sometimes frequent the channel, but him and Willie Quinn were cousins. So he got it honestly. But they were different. They're different types of runners. But Travis Terrell leads our special teams unit, and that's the recipe for success. Kick return, punt return, and he's a weapon at all times.
Maybe not with the same quickness, but that kind of he kind of puts you in the mind, I guess, comparison with Dupree.
With who?
Dupree.
What about Dupree?
Warren Newman.
No, he's not.
They're not. I mean, he's quicker. He definitely quicker.
He's not quicker than Warren Newman.
Huh?
He's not quicker than Warren Newman.
No. I'm not saying. No, I'm saying Warren Newman was quicker.
Warren Newman, though.
Yeah.
I think he's faster than Warren Newman.
Yes.
I don't think he's quicker than him.
No. I said Warren Newman was quicker. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, but he's not a good kick returner.
Oh no.
He's not a good kick returner. I love you, Jay. But you know why he's not a good kick returner? Because he don't want to get hit.
Correct.
He runs trying to avoid contact, and I'm sorry. It's just it's a now as a receiver. Oh yeah, you're not touching him. You know what I'm saying? He's a great receiver, but not every good player, not every good receiver is a good kick returner. Like for example, I never understood Rico Powers as a kick returner. I never understood that. I never understood that. I just didn't.
I would rather have seen Isaiah Spencer back there.
Hell, Eric Simmons.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some wide receivers are better returners than they are catchers of the football.
So TJ echo what you're saying when you say Dupree is scared to get hit. That probably will make him such a great receiver when he caught that ball against Alabama State. He want to get hit.
It's not wanting to get hit is absolutely. Now he's not his granddad. Granddad his granddad is seeked contact. Marcus Dupree was hunting you out to run you over. You know what I'm saying? That's how he was. But I think the not wanting to get hit part is it leads to you getting hit because you kind of run with a brace. And he's pure speed though. You put it, you catch him coming across the middle. Oh, it's track meet. Matter of fact, when you go back we laughed about this last show. Dupree running side by side with Travis. Yeah, he running right down the field with him, just truck
in front of him, right?
Yeah, in front of him. You know what I'm saying? They were rolling. But again, that's how that goes, man. So, but
I mean, and then it's funny when
Zay Bolden was an amazing kick returner. That's a whole nother conversation.
He is Nugget, man. Nugget first year here.
Oh yeah. No, Zay Bolden was the man at kick returner. Like his speed, he was 4'3" all day long. And he had size with it. You know what I'm saying? So he was that guy, but anyway, we're gonna move along in our special teams unit. But we start off with Travis Terrell, the best in the game. And next we move on to the best leg. And listen, G Baby, man. Let's talk about it. G Baby set 3 single season records in 2024.
Player Circle posed a question earlier about that.
Let's go find it.
Here it is right here. But I think he meant Mata.
No, he's not more accurate than Mata.
I agree with you.
He has a stronger leg than Mata.
He does.
Mata can't kick worth a damn after you get past 40. Now, I haven't seen Mata in 2 years. I haven't seen him in 2 years. I don't watch Colorado like that. I don't. Now with Shedeur gone, I ain't never gonna watch him. I would just tell you that right now. I give two flips about what goes on with the Buffs, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I'll just say this: G Baby was playing with Mata, and G Baby was he was the kicker when it was a lot, when it had longer kicks. I think he stretches right around 42, 43. Now, he probably have gotten better. I don't know. But he was accurate as hell 40 and in. He wasn't missing.
Right.
Yeah, he was money. Mata, automata. Automata. That's what he was. So, and I'm okay to say now G Baby is hard on himself. He's his own worst critic. I just think once you get above 45 yards for G Baby, it can go either way. But he's gotten much better.
He's gonna reach.
Oh, he's gonna get there.
He's gonna get there now.
Yeah, he's gonna get there. Extra points. So he had extra points, 58 extra points. That's a lot to do with the offense as well. Most consecutive extra points, 48. That's powerful, man.
Pretty good. Yeah, that's good.
So yes, with him having with the kicker being having this much success in 24, along with the kick return, along with TD, like you stated, not giving up any touchdowns in the special teams, especially coming off how bad we were the year prior. We went from the worst to the first.
Right.
We want to repeat.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
We want to repeat. We have to continue to repeat in special teams. You want to see a championship team? I'll show you a team that's really good in special teams. Second team, all SWAC, which is total horseshit. That's my first curse word, my only one for the night. Hopefully. But that was horse crap. I'm sorry. I know they wanted to go with the Prairie View kicker. But I felt like G Baby, because of his records, because of all the other things, because of the total points, they had the exact same kick percentage. They had the exact same kick totals, and the makes and misses were identical. But it was the other stuff that put G Baby over, and he was an X factor in winning and losing for Jackson State, who was the number one team. I thought that they got that wrong. So he definitely should have been first team all SWAC. He was still all SWAC. Honorable mention, AP All-American. He was automatic. He's back and he's set, and to set even more records with another season like 2024. That means if we average more points this year, he's gonna have more. Well, let's get over 60 extra points this year, G Baby. Let's get over 60.
Right.
He should cement his legacy as the unquestioned, the greatest kicker in program history. That's powerful, man.
Right. And then along with kick, man, he's a pretty good tennis player too. Don't he play tennis? Went to the championship.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah. But anyway.
G Baby. Got love for G Baby, man. So the key losses, though. And of course, these are some key losses. Matt Noel, very hard to replace. All-American punter who consider anytime you have a punter that is a household name and becomes a fan favorite, that joker doing his job. You know what I'm saying? Like, Matt was that guy, man. Love Matt, man. Loved his personality. Even like the stance moves that we just saw on the internet not too long ago, you know. But he flipped the field and changed games for JSU all season long with elite hang time, placement, and distance. One of the most valuable special team pieces in JSU title run, All-State HBCU Legacy Bowl participant. Man, we're gonna miss Matt. I wish he had one more year. Man, what a great get, man.
I really thought he was gonna get a better shot, on the next level. I definitely enjoyed. Actually, Ken, there was times you always wanted to score, but then I knew we had the punt. I was looking forward to seeing what Mag was gonna do with the ball.
Yep.
I mean, because he can drop it, right outside, the end zone. He had enough hang time for coverage to get downfield, which is one of the part of the reason why a lot of people weren't able to return, because they had somebody on them by the time they got the ball.
Yep.
So he had good hang time. He when the pooch punted. I mean, like you say, he was great all around. I was looking forward to him, going a little farther, man, because he had the leg for it. So definitely gonna be missed. And like you said, for him to have a household name as a punter, let you know what he was doing.
Absolutely. Next up, Mr. Avery Salerno. He transferred out FBS to Arizona. Dependable long snapper, underrated piece of a dominant special teams unit. Definitely will be missed. It's great to still have Hunter Burns in place, but Avery was solid. Thoughts on Avery?
Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, I like to hit people, man. So I mean, you didn't have the ball going. And so many times in the season, Ken, you have the ball either on the ground or over the punter's head. Sometimes either to the right or left. Avery made sure that the ball was, went straight to the punter. I don't recall any bomber blemishes, on any punts or field goals, anything far as that's concerned. So I hadn't. So I definitely didn't worry about that aspect of it, of the ball getting to the punter, because at some time when you have that happening, you have a fan. As fans, you'll be like, Lord, we close our end zone. I hope the punter don't hike the ball over the center don't hike the ball over the punter head. You didn't get that from Avery, man. So he was pretty much fire when he was hiking the ball. And then he went down and made some great tackles. I know he made a good one in the SWAC championship. So he definitely gonna be missed, man. We wish him well. As he transfer into Arizona, they got a good one.
Yep, I agree. Well said. Austin Evans, man, reserve linebacker who made his mark on kickoff coverage. Very good, unheralded, but always delivered and gave the team an additional spark. Who's going to be that? That's right. He definitely grabbed him a couple of rings. Who's going to be that next guy to step up in place of Austin, man? Austin was definitely – he took special teams very serious, man. You got to have those guys, bro, that want to run down there and knock a joker head off. You know what I'm saying? Laid the wood quite a few times. Got a lot of ooh.
He did.
Austin definitely going to be missed, man. Played with a lot of passion. Came over to us from Bryant. So I know Coach Vance is going to identify those guys and will definitely, put the right person in that place.
Yeah, man. With the heat that Austin brought on special teams, I wanted to see him a little more in linebacker. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted to see him play a little more in linebacker because he had the body and the size for it, the physicality for sure. And there were several plays where he did hit players on special teams and made you say, ooh. And so it did, in a few times when he got in that linebacker, he did pretty good, man. So definitely, we're going to see who's going to step up on this special team now and take pride in it, because any position that you play on the field, you need to take pride in what you do. And that's one thing that he did. He accepted his role, and he did. He made the best of it, man. So he got a ring out of it. So congratulations to Austin. He definitely going to be missed on special team because he was a leader on there.
That's right, man. That's it, man. So that's it for special teams. I think overall, we're in good shape. Avery leaves, but Avery split some time with Hunter. We went through not this past season, but the season prior, where Avery was asked to punt. It was tough on him, but we still had Hunter that was long snapping. To have Hunter, to still have Donovan, I think we're gonna be just fine. We're just waiting to see who's going to be there next to step up. Coach Vance loves special team. He's able to get the best out of these guys, and trust me, they're going to be somebody the cream going to always rise to the top. So I think we're going to be fine. I hope we don't ever use Donovan, if we be honest. I hope he's so busy lighting the scoreboard up that we don't need to punt.
You know what? You know, at one while, you know, Matt felt that way.
He did, TD.
Because, you know, he even said to me, you know, he said, man, my whole family's here and I ain't get a chance to get on the field.
Hey man, listen, that's how it go when you got a potent offense. That's what we're hoping for, man. We're not worried about, you know, if your punter playing more than your quarterback, boy, you're in trouble.
And look here, Ken, you know, we talking about the special team, and let's talk about the head of that special team. You know, we see a lot of fun antics and raves and quotes and stuff coming from Coach Jones. But man, he take Coach special team with pride. I mean, even in that camp that they had, you know, at the vet a few weeks ago, he really focuses in on his players and he demands the best from them. Yep. So, like you said, to go from worst to first, you got to give kudos and props to Coach Jones. I mean, much respect for what he's done to that special team. Because before he came, man, it was like watching the Bad News Bears. We didn't know what was gonna happen.
Man, look, I was like, bro, just kick the damn ball out of bounds, man.
Right,
see, bro. Don't even just kick it out of bounds. We'll deal with the 35.
Right.
So yeah. Well, let's talk about it, man. You just mentioned the coaching staff. Let's jump into the coaching staff. This national championship coaching staff. Running back on the sidelines, too. Something that isn't talked about enough. Jack State retained the majority of its championship coaching staff. And that matters. We're going to start on the defensive side. Head coach Terenzo Quinn was over at the Sheridan, man, talking to some of the high school coaches. I love what Coach O said. You know, he said that, you know, they were reached out to the Ohio State, and the Ohio State coach backed out, and they was able to get Coach Quinn as a reserve, but we shouldn't have been the reserve. He should have been called in the first place. You know, you got a coach that's sitting right over here that just won a national championship. How convenient it is to have a national championship right but a few miles down the street. Coach Terenzo Quinn, our defensive coordinator, he returned. He's the architect of one of the top defenses in the country and is back for his second year in the same role. Something he says he's never had in his career. The word he used, excited, and with good reason. He finally gets to build on what he created. You and I and Thee Cory C and others had the pleasure of talking to Coach Quinn. Coach Quinn absolutely had opportunities that he could have pursued outside of Jackson State, and wanted to stay.
Right.
Wanted to continue to build what he wanted to build on what he started. Loves being at Jackson State, loves working with Coach Taylor and the rest of the staff. And Coach Taylor lets him do his thing on the defensive side. And you can just see him light up when he gets to talk about defense, man. He's a savant for the game. Coach Taylor have to make him go home sometimes, like he said when we interviewed him. But man, Coach Quinn is that guy, man. I think he said we averaged 17 points a game last year, and the goal is to get that number down. We want to get that number under 14. That's the goal. But I'm not gonna lie, I was worried about Coach Quinn. Chris Shatter said he was worried. I wasn't worried after we talked to him.
Again, I want to go back to what you started off with, because I have so much love and respect for Coach O. He don't pull no punches, and if you come sideways, he's gonna straighten you up. You know what I'm saying? And he was right for making the comments that he made, you know, because it's disrespect. You got the national championship in your back. I mean, literally, you know, bike distance away from where you are. Yep. You go elsewhere looking for someone else to speak and do your thing. So he did right to pull their card. So shout out to Coach O for doing that, man. Much respect.
Yep.
And if you come incorrect with Coach O, he's gonna make sure that, you know, saying he's straighten you gonna turn into a chiropractor and make sure you get straight. So much respect to Coach O for saying that.
Coach should go.
Go exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I got something to say. So
right.
You know, all in the video.
Right. He did. Man, Coach Quinn, when we found out he was DC, man, no one knew what to expect from him. You know, he had critics. He had people saying, well, hey, you know, this is his first time, you know, he coaching DBs, you know, he was on the offense before, and didn't know what to expect from him. But as the season went on, you know, he started doing this thing. Of course, you're always gonna have critics. You know, you're not always gonna agree with what the coaches do. But when you start having a defense that only giving up 7 to 14 points a game, and you can't argue with the results. So Coach Quinn came out and proved to Tiger Nation, you know, and some point maybe to, you know, to himself that he can do this, because now he said he got that first season under his belt. So now he know he can do it. So now he really ready to go into, as you would say, Ken, he really ready to go into his bag now to see what he gonna do, you know, what all he can do. You know, it was times where, you know, he said he just was playing with defenses because he just wanted to see what happened with the defense playing so well. Kind of got caught up a bit in the Celebration Bowl, but hey, we still dominated. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to Coach Quinn's second season. I'm glad Coach TC and Coach O able to retain him. Much so, Coach Quinn, you know, was able to retain himself, being that he said he loved where he is. So continue to love where you are, Coach. Continue to be a mastermind, you know, in your defensive craft. We're definitely looking forward to see what that defense is going to do coming up the season, man. Definitely have the pieces.
It is, man. Very well said. There's always a calm about Coach. He say it all the time. The standard is the standard. They asked him how could he improve on what he did. He said, just staying true to your principles and your, you know, making sure you do the work. And I like something that he did say, TD. Let me clear my throat one second. Excuse me. He said, this team. So, man, I had this fly in my house, bro.
You in them animals.
I had this fly in my house, bro, and I heard it earlier, bro, before the show. For some strange reason, he thought he should come in the room in my office, bro. Well, he just met his demise, because you can call me the fly swatter. I showed him. Yeah, you know. Tell him, TD. I'm telling you, I got cat-like reflex when it comes to flies, man. I catch that thing, got the air, slam it on the ground.
Damn, son.
I'm telling you, cold with it. That I slept on this was Quinn first season. Yeah, it was. So he took over. Coach Quinn was instrumental in a lot of the adjustments that were made in year one under Coach Taylor, under Coach Jonathan Bradley. We started real rocky, and a lot of those changes that we saw where the defense picked it up, Coach Quinn was instrumental in some of those changes. So that's why it was a no-brainer.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
The man said Dragonfly Jones. Silence. Silence, punk. That's my favorite Martin character, by the way. Somebody told you wrong, punk. Anyway, but no, man, it was a no-brainer for Coach Taylor to go ahead and promote Coach Quinn to the defensive coordinator. And then TD, you go through you take your lumps, man. We watched him grow. I feel like he grew tremendously from in that game. Our relationship grew from that game, hell, because it was we all got tighter after Alabama A&M because it was rough. So I loved what he had to say, though. I love what he had to say. He came out and he owned up to it. He said, "Man, I just you know, analytically, it doesn't make sense. You know, that if somebody chooses to run, they down by 4 touchdowns, they're not going to get back in the game. You're not going to be able to run," and they were able to do it because he didn't make the right adjustments, and he did. And then he came back, man, and he just continued to get better and better and better as the season went along. The infamous quote, same team versus Southern. We actually got better, by 1 point in that game, in the SWAC championship game. Even when the defense would, man, TD, you remember this. Remember we was on the sideline versus Alabama State? His mindset was, we got, what do you say? We had 10, remember it was 10-7? It was 10-0. And then it was 10-7 when the kid broke that touchdown and run up the, was it 10-7? No. Yeah, it was 10-7. Alabama State had 10. Or we had 10. Which one was it? I forgot how that score went, bro, but I know we wound up winning 16-10. I think, oh no, it was 7-3. Remember? And then they scored, but at the time when we scored or whatever, I think it was like 14-10. They were like, it was tied at 10. It was tied at 10? How was it tied? It was tied at 10? How the hell we win 16? Did we win 16-10? It was 14-10. That's what. Yeah, it was 14-10 because we got that safety and we won 16-10. Anyway, what I remember is there was a certain point in the game where we had a certain amount of points. We had took the lead. It won by a lot. And they were like, that's all we need. It's on us to go do our part. Like the defense, in their mind, the offense had done their part. They gave us more points to work with. And I watched them talk about it was 7-3. That's what it was. And it was just like, man, it was a defensive struggle. And I'm just talking about the mindset of him talking to that defense and really just letting, look, all we need is 1 point more than what they got. And we go do our jobs, we're going to win this game. You know what I'm saying? So the standard is the standard, man. I think this is the year USM going down. Victor, I love what you're thinking. I love the way you're thinking. I hope I'm a Mississippi State fan week 1. I'm just telling y'all that right now. That's the only time I'm going to root for the state outside of Dak Prescott. He ain't coming back. But I'm just saying, I hope they go maul them to death. But the point I'm saying is that to start off with Terenzo Quinn leading this defense year number 2, I just think that TD, from what we saw in a microcosm, we just saw him getting better and better and better. Now, the thing he said, and I'll be done, he said the challenge for this year's unit is they are more talented, but are they going to have the smarts and the IQ and the mental execution of the 2024 team?
Experience.
Yeah. Well, just execution mentally. Like, are we going to be able to play on the mental level of 24? 24 probably wasn't as talented as his team, but mentally, the way they approach the game is head and shoulders right now. Will this 25 team get to that level? And that's for them to do. They're going to strike blockers. Going to strike. That's what he put in the strike blocker. We're going to strike blockers. We're going to strike when we go down there to Tallahassee. God. Go ahead, man.
Hey, but you know, after they're talking on that he did about the Alabama State game, you know, riding on what you said, that one of the key things that he said to me and when he was talking about it was, I think that at some point his wife finally said something to him and a light bulb went off. The fact that he was willing to listen to someone else, definitely his wife on the outside, to kind of bring it back in, to really back in for him.
I had to remind him that he was him.
I had to remind him that he was him. I mean, and that's what we have to do a lot of the time. A lot of the time we feel like we got it all together and don't want to listen to nobody. And it's sometimes we just really think about what is being said. It's very simple to get you back on track. So when he said that, I was like, that's what's up. So it got him refocused. He rededicated and he's on back in. Went on, did his thing, man. Hey,
let's move on. I caught it.
Hey, do you want to tell that story what he said about UAPB when he saw what the receiver name?
Oh, Giovanni Gibson?
Yeah, what did he say? You remember?
Which part? You talking about with Rob?
Pre-game, yeah. Pre-game, he said.
Yeah, well, he told us that he had never played Rob at corner.
Right?
We went to Rob and told him, "You playing corner today."
He said, Devontae Gibson ran by and said, "Oh my God, that's a big kid."
Yep.
So,
He said, "Rob, come here.
Rock here. You don't play corner."
He had to match physicality on physicality. He was like, "Hey, I need you to go in that corner and check this dude."
Right. Like that kid with that big. Yeah.
Yeah, that dude big and strong, man. We're gonna see what he do over there at Oklahoma this year, man. Let's see. But no, man, we head over to the offensive line room with offensive line coach Manny Ramirez returns. Big return. This is a coach that it kept me up at night if he decided to depart. The best offensive line coach in, I'm gonna say, FCS. I like to think so. I know. I don't know. I know in HBCU football. I don't know. I got to ask Blue that and see it because I don't really follow FCS to the magnitude. I'm pretty sure the O-line coach at North Dakota State had like to have a word too, the way they ran the damn ball. So I'm gonna just say one of the best in the FCS. How about that? Led one of the nation's most dominant offensive lines and is back to anchor a unit stacked with veterans and rising stars. His ability to teach the game to his players has been indispensable. I love that part right there because he absolutely does teach the game. Great temperament, great leader of men, very clear on what it is that he's looking to do. Run game coordinator last year, co-offensive coordinator this year. Very critical, man. What I love about Coach Manny, TD, is that his room takes on his personality. Very blue collar, bring your lunch pail, go to work. We grind, but we shine when the team shines. 5 is 1. That's how they operate. Big on family. Have your brothers back. Everybody get cross-trained and be able to play all different positions. And you're talking about a Super Bowl winning coach that played at the highest level for a team that I don't want to mention today. No, I'm just teasing. Played for the Broncos.
Will T already said this. So
Go Broncos, right? I know. But no, man, I enjoy watching them drill. Like we drift over to the big boys, man. Go watch them practice and do their thing, man. It's usually it's pretty cool to see him, teach these young men the game, all the ins and outs of the positions, and they take the coaching. Very, very different than the first O-line coach we had under Coach TC Taylor. Very different. Even players that maybe he wrote off has thrived under Coach Manny. Teaching styles. Every player doesn't get up for the rah, rah, rah. You know what I mean? Some coaches got to be, you got to have different methods. You know what I mean? And Coach Manny does a really good job in doing it his way. And we benefit very well from it. So having him, this is like year number 4, bro, of leading the I would say this is going to be year number 4 because we are going to lead the conference in offense again. But he did the same thing at Texas Southern. Same thing, bro. So no surprise here. But I'm done with that. Great offensive line coach, man, and it was even greater to retain him so we can continue this thing and we can run it back. Go ahead.
Hey, what's up, Thelma? Bronco Nation. Hey, that's
Hey,
your cousin.
what's up, baby?
Hey, so Ken, you said it. Everything you said about Coach Manny, definitely true. But like excuse me, I think I mentioned before, I'm yet to really just hear him raise his voice to the, a very, very high decimal. I mean, I know sometimes.
I don't think he has.
Huh?
I don't think he has either. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. So it lets you know that he's teaching. You know what I'm saying? And the teaching is being received. So if he teaching is being received, then there's no need to really go to the next octave in your voice because the message is getting through. So with Herb being able to rush for over 1,000 yards. Jacoby to be able to throw for over 2,000 yards, you know, and the receivers had the games and stuff that they had. It started with those 5 guys in, you know, in the middle, in the trenches there, which is Coach Manning's guys. And like you said, I mean, even when he was over at Texas Southern, the offense, you know, they had a 1,000-yard rusher, came over here, same thing. So much respect to Coach Manning, and like you said, Ken, you know, if you know the thought crossed your mind about a coach like this, you know, in respect to all our coaches leaving, you know, the thought that of him leaving kind of irks me a little, because he's doing his job. Even when you talk to the guys, like you said, that played for the previous offensive line coach, they was, you know, they would say, man, he's teaching us so many things, teaching us to play. I mean, you hear the excitement and the revigoration, you know, in their voice of wanting to, you know, to play again, man. And he was players that didn't play that much. They was excited. So they'll let you know what type of coach that he is. He have, you know, he have to have family time with them, as you said. Much respect. I mean, I would love to have played for a coach, you know, with such great teaching skills and ability to bond brothers together and make 5-1. So again, we're glad that, you know, he stayed. We're more than glad that he stayed. Extremely happy that he stayed, and looking forward to see what he do with that great talent offensive line that he have in the room now, because he does have a bunch of talent there, and that goes that sends my mind again to with the running backs, the quarterback, the receivers that we have, what this offense is going to do, or can do this year.
I totally agree. Totally agree. True expert. Love it, man. We're gonna move right along through the coaching staff. Man. Next up, man, this guy right here, man, is outside linebackers coach / special teams coordinator, Coach Javancy Jones. The heartbeat of the team, of the staff, of the organization, in my opinion. He's the energy, man. He's the passion. The passion didn't just elevate in his position groups. They helped shape the entire team's identity. His personality and swagger undoubtedly rubbed off on players, coaches, fans, and even the city of Jackson, Mississippi. Welcome to Jackson, Mississippi. We get shiesty on Saturday in Jackson, Mississippi. On my mama. We got to get a t-shirt with him that say, on my mama. TD, I've never seen a person that has oozed energy the way this brother does every single day. Every day. I've never seen a day that Coach Javancy Jones wasn't high energy. Even when we went to the Legacy Bowl, they were like, bro, is this dude like? I was like, he like that every day, bro. They like, where do you get this energy from? I was like, bro, it's just a different type of dude, man. But I'm glad he's back. And I can see him, you know, elevating even more so. Tiger born, Tiger bred. When I die, be Tiger dead. Y'all know he got all the sayings, man. Coach Javancy Jones, let's talk about it.
Yeah, man. I mean, I spoke on him earlier, you know, when I was speaking on the special team and the tremendous job that he did with turning that special team from worst to first. Around then, you know, he even received an award, you know, for the job that he did, was well deserved. Like you said, man, he keeps the team hype. He keeps the team, as we say, crunk, and he does a tremendous job. When Coach Taylor went out and got him, they knew exactly what they was doing. He was ready to answer the call, and he's showing the reason why. I mean, love Coach Jones' energy, much more so. I love what he does for those young men, you know, on the field, teaching them the game, you know, on and off the game of football and the game of life. You know, he spoke on there on the podcast as well, man. So much respect, man. Couldn't have a better guy, you know, to be leading those young men in the special team and in the linebacker room, man. So looking forward to see where his career goes, because he has all the potential and what it takes to be extremely successful. And like you said, he's been successful on every level, so he's a winner. So he don't know anything about losing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So with him being a winner, winners win. You know, so I get motivated sometimes. So shout out to Coach Jones. Continue doing what you're doing, brother.
Hey man, listen. I got to do it, bro. I had the opportunity to go and TD to be able to get some great content. I think it's a good time to show some of that. I want to show this.
Do
tip.
it.
Let's check this. Let's see. Let's see.
Welcome to Jackson, Mississippi, man. Yes, we get Saturday on Saturday in Jackson, Mississippi.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to other man.
Come on now.
If you be all welcome to Jackson, Mississippi. We get Saturday on Saturday in Jackson, Mississippi. Y'all born ready? Hell yeah. Y'all born ready? Hell yeah. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. I said y'all born ready. Hell yeah. Y'all born ready. Hell yeah. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. I'm fired up. I'm fired up. You fired up. You fired up. I'm fired up. I'm fired up. You fired up. You fired up. Let's blow it up. Let's blow it up. Let's rip it up. Let's rip it up. Let's tear it up. Let's tear it up. Let's fuck 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 it up.
Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's get it going.
Hey, you ready to play now?
Need I say any more? Hey man, let me tell you something, bro. And my eyes got watery just then because I was leaning. The fan was blowing in my eyes. So, Lord have mercy. Goodness gracious, man. Hey man, we be getting fired up, man. What's that? I don't know. We don't know where to go at, man. You ain't seen Joe on this channel in none this year. You must have been asleep, baby. I'm pretty sure wherever's over there, he probably doing well, bro. We wish bro the best. Right. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to pause for a minute. I ate like some spicy stuff earlier, TD. Little reflux, so I had to give me a little time real quick. So I'm up here.
I thought Coach Johnny had got you worked up, man.
Yeah, I start. Yeah, man. Hold on just a second. Let me get my feet back up under me. Man. Told you, man, it got me worked up, man. But now, man, heartbeat of the team. Yeah, Dr. doing well. So Javancy is who the JSU fan base is. Folks hate to see us coming. Oh, man. Hey, man. Every time I see Javancy, I start recording. Because I know it's going to be a moment, dog. I know it's going to be something.
That's true.
But I love his role with the staff, man, and just the energy and everything that he does for the team, man. He's awesome. He's awesome. We got to walk into IHL with that chant. I'm fired up. I'm fired up. All right, man. Nevertheless, said, hey, Aubrey was super high. Aubrey ready to play, man. I know I was like, man, I wish this joker right here, boy, was on our boy. Look here, Rams on that staff, boy. We wouldn't have lost now one of them celebration ball. Not one of them.
Yeah, you might be right on that.
I believe it. I believe it. But let's move right along, man. Coach Mario Magana, the defensive backs coach, returns, and he got promoted to the director of player personnel. In addition to his on-field duties, he's earned the trust of the staff and players, and his likability is infectious, man. A great DB coach. His room got decimated the most with departures due to the expiration of eligibility and graduations. K1, 1K, Isaias Guthrie. My goodness, man. Day, Rob. Shucks, man. That's a heck of a room right there, bro. He lost a lot, but he replaced a lot too, because he's also heading director of player personnel, filling in for Coach B, who had left off to go for another opportunity. And I love to see the promotions, man. We've seen a lot of promotions within the staff, TD. Coach Taylor has had a master plan with formulating the staff and keeping everyone intact. Gotta love it.
Bag up. That was mighty fast, brother.
What happened?
Don't do that again.
What?
The player personnel thing. The director.
Oh, he's Coach Mario Magana. He got promoted to director of player personnel. That was Brandon Morton's role. Brandon left, so he got promoted, and great. I'm happy for him.
Oh, at first I thought you said Coach Beef. That was. I thought you said that.
I said Coach B.
Oh, Coach B. Oh, okay.
My mistake. Coach Brandon Morton. We appreciate Coach Brandon Morton. He was running backs coach, and he got moved to director of player personnel, and then he decided to depart after this past season. And instead of seeking a director of player personnel outside of the staff, Coach Taylor and Coach O, they decided to promote Mario to this role in conjunction with his current role. So doing a good job, man. Had to put together another good class. Great with communicating and our support with Tiger Talk TV, helping to support recruiting efforts and that. No. We're gonna get to Coach Beef. We got a whole lot to talk about with Coach Beef. So I'm gonna get to him in just a second. I said Coach B Morton, Brandon Morton, not Beef, not Jalen Watson, not him. But let's talk about Coach Magana. Cali kid. LA, stand up, baby. I had him on. I caught him coming back from break, man. He was on the plane together, coming back home, man.
Oh, going back to Cali?
We were going back to Jackson. We
were
both in Cali. On you, bro.
Oh man, I thought you were still speaking on it.
Coach Magana. Then we'll move Coach Rip Kirk after that. But let's talk about Coach Magana.
Yeah, well, I got introduced to Coach Magana, of course, on the Tiger Talk video. Didn't realize, the experience that he had and the confidence that he brought with him. And being just being introduced to the South, he adjusted well. He had a defensive back room ready to play, and he, just like the rest of the coaches, knows what he wants in the player, know what he's looking to get in the player, and then he go after what he wants to complete his room. So losing the back, I mean, every year, we spoke on people like Jaheim Hazel. Each year his defensive back room has gotten better, even after losing a lot. So he's very intent on what he wants in his backfield at different position. He knows the nickel players that he wants. Strong safety. I mean, he's very intentional on what he's doing in the backfield, and it shows, from the results that we have on last year. So I think they did a good job. He did a good job of bringing. We went over the corners and the safeties and the players that we have in now. Now his room is double what it was last year. As far as his talent, backup. So he's doing an excellent job there. you know, with the defensive back room. And I'm sure you'll do a great job at director of player personnel. So continue to do your thing, Coach. Very smart. You know, he fuss on the field, but you don't really hear a whole lot from him like you would like a Coach Jones.
At practice,
he does these things.
he's on him. At practice,
he's on him now. Yeah.
He's also teaching. He's also I've seen, you know, the emphasis on stretching. He's a technician. You know what I'm saying? A tactician. Really meticulous in his approach and in the small details, and I, you know, seeing him at work with the development of KJ Chisholm, true freshman that he felt was got the skill set of to be a big time cornerback. You know, all he needed to do was just get stronger and continue to improve his technique, and he's done that. So it's no reason, there's no mistake. That's what I'm trying to say, that we were able to start 2 freshmen in the biggest game of the year, and didn't see any drop off in that area. So great job in conjunction with he and Coach Quinn, and even new coach we'll talk about who has a pedigree in you know, coaching DBs, but the DB room is pretty much sold up, and he got a really good room now.
He does.
He's maintained a high level of personnel, and so I think he's going to be adding to his room again. So, but moving right along, man, quarterback's coach. If you look on the site, he got a different title. I won't touch on it just yet, but if you go to the website, you know, you see Coach Rip Kirk, man, instrumental in play calling and play design, breaking down film of other offenses. He's a great mind. He returns a brilliant offensive mind and vital piece of the Tigers' offensive game planning. His development of Jacoby Morgan speaks for itself, and the leaps made by redshirt freshmen Ethan Terrell and Parker Stouffer didn't go unnoticed this spring. I think he's in a great position. TD, one thing that's very noticeable about all of these coaches that we've touched on so far.
What's that?
Youth. Outside of Coach Maddie, you know, he may be the oldest that we mentioned, but very young in his career, though, and have the potential of being able to go to the highest level. Every coach that we just mentioned, we want them to stay at Jackson State as long as they possibly can. But man, I can just tell that, you know, as they continue their journey, we got some superstar coaches, bro, that are early in their career. And I'm telling you right now, what's up, family? Just leaving True Pop, watching our guys perform at a high level. New title. What? Yes, indeed. Welcome, Travis. Man, he's over in the ATL. I would have loved to have the Swingman Classic today. We was talking about that in the chat earlier. But no, man, Coach Rip Kirk, you're going to see him in a much more expanded role this year. Very smart, very intentional with the development and training of his quarterbacks, and even open to the training that Jacoby is doing out in the offseason to help, and working in conjunction with the trainer, Wyatt Davis, and just I think there's a reason that, you know, we saw Jacoby elevate to be HBCU Celebration Bowl national champion MVP, offensive MVP. So another good teacher of the game. I see future offensive coordinator, potential head coach in the future for Coach Rip Kirk. But just a great piece to have, man. Has been on the staff with Coach Taylor since the beginning. And all of these guys started with him. You follow what I'm saying, TD? So when departures were made, things were you know, except for Javancin. Javancin came last year. But, man, this has been a really good, consistent 3 years of coaching staff development. And to see Coach Rip Kirk take over for Quinn Billerman, who started off as our QB coach and co-offensive coordinator, who went on to go to Austin Peay, and Coach Kirk just filled right in and took it to the next level, put his own stamp on it, and now has elevated within the staff. It's much to be respected and acknowledged.
Right. when you get to talking about sports, especially with a winning coach or winning team, no football fan, wants to see their coaching staff depleted. Whether they leave for greener pastures or what. And Coach Rip is just one of those great pieces that was in that box of chocolate that Coach Taylor presented to Tiger Nation.
You never know what you're gonna get.
You never know what you're gonna get in a box of chocolate. And so, when no one really knew about Coach Rip Curry or Magano, any of that, man. And so we on pins needed, everybody always having questions about stuff. But then when you get to thinking about the career that he had when he played, he was a gunslinger, especially I think in true coach. He won 2 to 3 national championship. Then went on to play a little bit at Mississippi State. And so he bring his knowledge of the game, his experience of the game in his youth to some guys that are a few years younger than him, that he just literally stepped off the field, out of the shoulder pass to teach them. And I think that's, one of the reasons he's able to relate to him, because you're like, hey, look, man, I was just in your shoes. I was just throwing the ball downfield. I was just having the same read that you having a problem with. And this is what you can do to overcome it. So I think that, experience right there make it good for him to be a coach. And we weren't sure what we are going to get, but hey, we know with an MVP of the national HBCU National Championship Celebration Bowl and Jacoby Morgan, who was on his tutelage. So, and then, like you said, Ethan and Parker has progressed greatly. So that means that he's doing his job. He and Coach TC, always collaborating when it come down to this. So not sure what the new title is going to be, but we're looking forward to see what else Coach Rip have in his bag, to bring to Tiger Nation.
Yeah, he we'll wait on that. We'll wait on that and talk about it a little later, but definitely a much expanded role and something that we're definitely proud of him and the work that he's doing. And we're excited about, like I said, his development and his continued performance, man, at the level. So, yeah, man, moving right along. Next up, we're going to get into Coach G. Running backs coach Eric Gallen returns, balanced a loaded running back room with the poise of a veteran chef in a crowded kitchen. He kept all the backs ready and fed without missing a beat. You can go on and on and on about Coach Eric Gallen. Has done a really good job of helping in the recruiting department, recruiting the state of Florida. Man, had a hand in getting Marvin Landy. You know what I'm saying? Just a wealth of knowledge, played the game at the highest level at the running back position. And a great teacher of the position, teaching these guys things that they've never learned, even the transfer guys, and have helped to take a talent like Irv Mulligan and develop it into a high-level pro. We know that Irv is still, chomping at the bit to get an opportunity, and we expect him to. And when he get that opportunity, I don't think he's gonna let it go. That's how good of a player he is, and we're looking forward to that. But Coach G has done a really good job. Coach Gallen has done a magnificent job. Great personality, man. Great to talk to. Always fun to be around. Always engaging, but very serious. Very matter of fact when it comes to, and he has the respect of his room. They know he knows what he's talking about, and he literally juggles a tough situation. I love the example Corey gave. He said he's a veteran chef in a crowded kitchen. Like, I love that example. because he keeps all of them fed. They know that when they get their opportunity, they can't squander it. They got to be ready to roll, man. So smooth cat, always fun. I probably talk to him more than probably any of the other coaches. When we, every time we see him, TD, we gonna sit down and have a conversation. So having him to return was huge for us. You know what I mean? Actually adding him back, bringing him back to Jackson. We know his story, had him on, and man, he's a great storyteller, and he's give him a mic and he gonna talk. He gonna let us know what it is. We had a long time hanging out with him in Daytona when we went to the Bethune-Cookman game. Great conversations about not just Jackson State, but NFL stuff, old players, and all kind of stuff, man. But Coach G, that's our guy, man. I'll let you take it from there.
Tough, intentional, knows what he wants.
Yep.
Never satisfied. You know what I'm saying? As far as getting better. He wants his room to be the best. Yep. He interact with his room. Matter of fact, he put me in the mind of a teacher that you teach yourself, and that's the best way to learn sometimes, when you figure out stuff for yourself. So a lot of time, I think when he interacted in his room, he looked for someone to step up to take charge and answer questions that a freshman may have, or someone who just entered in the room may have. So he let them interact with themselves and figure things out and work together as a team. Because when you have a crowded room like that, everybody want to play in the talent. And I remember posing the question to him, like, man, how are you gonna feed all those players, the ball?
Mm-hmm.
And without having an attitude of somebody being feel like they being slighted or not getting carried enough. And he's like, hey, it's all about leadership and what you do on the field. And if you can play, you can play. And if you can lead, you can lead. And so Coach Gallen is great to have in that room, not only in his running back room, but overall.
Yep.
Definitely a great talk. He had many stories for you. He let you know what he expecting, out his running back room. Ken, he has a stable over there that I'm not sure what gate is going to open, but whichever one they start not headed to the finish line, and he's going to make sure you get there. And I remember that you mentioned Irv, and there were several times, even with talking to Irv, he tell Irv this and Irv want to do that. And no sooner Irv do what he say, then it works, and he come back and like, hey, coach, that works. So he earned the trust of Irv Mulligan, because he was showing him the right thing. When you think I'm gonna show you that you don't know, but when you listen, then you're gonna find out that I was right, and you'll be better for it. Yep. So man, great leader, great room. I'm interested to see how this stable is gonna how it's gonna perform, man. Very interesting. Very excited about the room, man. So shout out to Coach Gallen. Coach G, stick around for a minute, bro. We love the work you do. Yep. We love the honesty, that you give, and the talent that you help these young men, bring out. So thank you again for the service, bro. Coach G.
Yes, sir. Running
back room.
Well said, man. Moving right along. I'm gonna say best wide receiver coach in the conference, HBCU. Ain't no beating him, man. Coach Vincent Marshall came to us last year. Despite losing 4 of his top 8 wide receivers last year, including wide receiver 1 and 2 last year, got decimated with injuries and a potential starting tight end, Marshall's room still produced at a high level. Some coaches say next man up. Marshall lives it. Very well said by Corey. Have had several conversations with Coach, understanding his mindset, his approach, how he recruits, his ability to build relationships with players, earn trust, and be very transparent. TD come from an educational background, The books mean everything to him. You can't play for them if you don't get your grades, man. You know what I'm saying? Big on just teaching life. And a great testimony is Shamar Savage. Spent a week with him down at the Legacy Bowl, built a great relationship to the point the way he felt like he could trust him and trusted him with the process. And Coach was able to nurture that situation very just that relationship, man. It wasn't about Shamar coming to Jackson State. It was about helping the young man that he built a relationship with, and it made Shamar want to be a Jackson State Tiger, and the rest is history. But have had many conversations with Coach Vincent Marshall about various different things. TD, we get on the phone, you're talking 20, 30, 45 minutes. How's your family? How's everything going? How's this? How's that? You know, and just talking on more of a personal level. Very good teacher of the game. Very good teacher of the skill set of the position. Big on discipline. Big on technique. The little things. And just a smart coach, man. And it's just a smart coach, man. Just a great guy, great person. So many things I can say. You know, I just think sometimes when you get close to certain folks and you learn certain things, you just gotta toe that line when you are discussing them, and keep the main thing. But one of the best in the business, man. Knows the SWAC well. Has worked in the SWAC, has worked in the MEAC, has coached at a high level. That's why when Coach Taylor, you know, the wide receiver room is near and dear to Coach Taylor's heart. He said that to me directly. So I remember when we were doing those interviews during the off season and recruiting, and he was just talking about, you know, what he felt like he wanted to do, and he went out and got a good one, man. And being able to retain him and keep him on the staff and keep him happy, moving his family from Norfolk, Virginia, over to Jackson has been definitely a thing. He's a great family man, you know what I'm saying? But man, best in the business, man. We got us one, man, and we got the best wide receiver room in the conference. Nobody's gonna touch our room, and we're healthy, man. We're healthier now. I know the season hadn't started. We got to go through the season, TD, but to be healthy all over again and to look at the depth, may even bring in another one. I mean, 10 deep is not an exaggeration when I say it that way. I'm talking about 10 deep players for that can rotate. Still trying to see what a few gonna do, but it's a tight race. But Coach Marshall gets the best out of the guys. That he simplifies things for those for things that's difficult to others, and then, you know, makes it to where these guys want to play for him, man. And you saw the results, man. You saw the results. It was next man up. And not only, TD, did we miss a beat when them players went down? Yeah, it was different, but we didn't miss a beat though. And that's a testament to the coach, to the wide receiver coach, and what he had to go through. So good stuff.
Yeah, I hadn't had a chance to talk with Coach Marshall that much. Had a couple conversations with him. Do know he a family man. Do know he's intentional about his players going to class and making their grades. But that being said, he preparing them for life.
Yep.
Other than football, and you know, I'm pretty sure he lead by example by being, you know, a family man. I'm interested is when I see Coach Marshall on the field, he's intentional about what he's doing, and a lot of time he's just standing there with his hand on his chin, watching, and then when his players do, he'll go and correct them, with a step or two. So he coach with the passion of making sure that everybody know what routes, what blocking stuff to make.
Yep.
His room is very, as you said, we say this about all the room, and we have to say this because it's true. The room is very deep. With the depth of a wide receiver room and tight end room is not exaggerated. And as you stated, to have some of the key receivers go down early in the season last year and to still have the performance that he had from his room, with Twyquan Wells stepping up and definitely Jamil Gardner stepping up, playing the game. Tyquan Henderson. I keep calling that boy. At time, Mom, it be messing me up, man. But Tyquan Henderson, definitely, man.
Go ahead, bro.
But yeah, definitely with those players stepping up, man, it shows you and then if you think about it, man, look at the season that Jonas Fertillion had. He wasn't even projected to, to really get that much, time, last year. And for him to emerge the way that he did in the season, just a testament to show that the coaching that these young men are receiving. So, man, shout out to Coach Marshall and what he's doing. I plan to talk to him, and maybe get to know them a little more. But most of the time when I'm around, I mean, they have a job to do. So I just admire the work they're doing, on the field and doing their job, man. But again, if you look at the season last year and the players are going down and other players stepping up, it's a testament to what he's doing. So there's no questions about that.
Yeah. A lot of those relationships, it all happens organically. You know what I mean? It just,
for sure.
Yeah, it's I'm like that too. I really try to be as invisible as possible when especially when they over there doing they in the midst of, and we about to start doing that next month. Once fall camp start, we'll pull up, but we ain't gonna be in the way. You know what I mean? We'll be as far out the way as possible, but we'll be able to see what's going on. But moving right along, strength and conditioning, man. This is one I really wanted to get to. I wanted to separate this one on his own because I definitely, Corey spent a good amount of time on Coach Beef. Another coach that has had opportunities, man. Best in the business. Best in the business, man. I know y'all think we got our blue and white glasses on, but based off the results. Director of Football Sports Performance, Coach Jalen Watson, a.k.a. Coach Beef. He returns. Truly one of the best in the business. If there's one consistent theme throughout this article, it's how many players have noticeably beefed up. Pun absolutely intended. There's no coincidence. Coach Beef has done phenomenal work with his strength and conditioning program, and the results are glaring. At JSU's most recent pro day, a group of NFL scouts who had just come from LSU's pro day were blown away by the Tigers' physiques and conditioning. They joked that JSU players look like they belong at LSU and vice versa. This is the Beef effect. Coach Beef has done a fantastic job of really, and the guys that bought in strength and conditioning. I don't have to say much else about that because we know, we go back to the Celebration Bowl. You saw the results. When you have the depth that we have and the guys buy into the strength and conditioning, they follow the plan. You have less injuries, but football happens. So it's football, so injuries can happen. But you have a situation where they are faster, stronger, and just better, and he's built his own program, and he's going to write his own check later at some point in time because of the work that he's done. He was also instrumental in the weight room project by coming to us, asking for, the fundraising initiative where we assisted the $50,000 that we raised in the amount of time that we did it. Still unbelievable thing. But Coach Beef had a vision, TD. Every time I see players working out in that Jackson State weight room and I see Jackson State on those plates, I think about Coach Beef. And I texted him the other day. I said, hey, man, hell of a decision to do what you did. And it'll forever be, it'll forever not go unnoticed because I would think I was looking at Mississippi State's weight room, TD. They had Mississippi State kind of plastered all over the weight room to let you know that that's what it was. But when you looked at the plates and working out, it was just generic plates. And I wasn't trying to compare because, they got way more money than we got. But I was like, the aesthetics of ours with that customization is just something to behold, man. And the work that he's doing, we did the speed test that we did the initiative for. We purchased the speed test machines. That's his way of showing the players that they're getting better and getting faster. So he has a plan. I mean, he's tough as nails, man. When you see him over there, he takes the work very serious. But the results are in the proof's in the pudding, man. And I hope you forgive me for us saying ground beef that time. You know, it was funny after the Alabama State game, but we had a good laugh. But this my guy, man. It's my guy, and we got a good one. And he can be there as long as we want, as long as he want to be there. Some have come and gone since he's been there, and he's still the staple, man. And this is how you win. This is really where the games are won and lost. If you go back to that documentary and you go back to Coach Tom Osborne was talking about how that's how Nebraska was winning them national championship, TD. They was one of the ones that really kicked off the weightlifting piece in college football, because they were just stronger, faster, and tougher than everybody else, running that triple option. So you got to take that stronger, faster, tougher, bigger, and you see these guys buying into their bodies. I was looking at Jeremiah's story today. He was like, they dead, man. Them jokers laid out across the room, man. They were laid out, man. But you look at them, and all of them look different. I was looking at Quay. I was like, damn, Quay look different. You know what I'm saying? Just he's at it, man. But that's part of it. You're young, you're playing ball, take the strength and conditioning serious. And now it's a well-oiled machine now. It's a well-oiled machine. It is a program that is in place. And when you come in, you buy into it, the results, and it's tried, true, tested. And this is the brother that is leading that portion of the Jackson State football program and beyond. So shout out to Coach Beef. He does outstanding work. I want to give him his flowers, man, while he can still smell them. And stay a Tiger, bro. Like you said, stick around a little longer, Doc. And he's young, man. He ain't hit 30 yet.
Right.
That's crazy to me. I'm just saying. I ain't got to put your business out there, B, but he's a young man, bro. Doing great things. Go ahead, brother.
Right. Man, Coach Beef and the coaching staff as a whole has changed my mind about the physique, the physique of athletes now. We no longer in the days of huge guys being on the field blocking, opening holes and jamming, blocking holes now, man. It's now to where you are still a pretty good size and weight. But now you have the quickness and agility to do those things by eating a certain way and transforming your body. And I've gravitated to that. I've actually been curious and going over and talking to him at some point, but it hadn't happened. But I'm saying that out of respect. And then when you mentioned of his age, when I found out his age, I was like, "Oh, Coach Beef, okay, we're gonna see what he does." And just like I was, with anybody else. But then, man, when I started seeing the results of the players and what they have going on, and even when you watch videos, you say you got a well-oiled machine. You don't see the coaches in the videos standing over players, yelling, fussing about doing anything. They have tablets, they have their workout to complete, and they know what they need to do. Once you get a well-oiled machine and you get it going, then it take care of itself. Yep. To a degree. He blows the whistle. But man, I think Coach Beef is doing a great job. I hope he continue to do a great job. And look at the compliment that he received on the pro day when his players being compared to players at Louisiana State University. So, hats off to him. And like you said, even after the first season, I think he had opportunity to move on. But, I guess the love and stuff that he have for the program and the kids and, coaching staff and stuff that he has done, it maybe just not in God's time for him to move. But we appreciate him while he's here, and hope, like you said, hope he stay here as long as he, as he wants to continue to strength and condition these Tigers. It's a great job by him. And then, Ken, if you look at this too, man, last thing I would say about Coach Beef, if you look over across the last couple of seasons, definitely since he's been here, you don't get me. And we Mississippi Heat. I mean, Mississippi Heat is hot. You don't get too many cramps out of these players during the game, during the season. You can count them on one hand.
Yep.
You know, and as a former player, I didn't realize the significance of it, you know, until I got older. You know what I'm saying? And hey, you know, hindsight is 2020.
When you got a well-oiled machine in the program, and you know what the results look like, you can almost identify who ain't following protocol. Because
true.
I'm just telling you,
the chain gonna jump off.
I'm talking about this. And you got that chain pop off of you.
The pedal.
Damn near fall off the bike. Yeah, man. Turn the bike upside down and pulling the tire all the way out with a crow. You know, you got the little thing trying to tighten it up so it can be tight. Yeah, bro. Them were the days. But no, man. Well said, very well said, man. I think Coach is coaching with a purpose. He has a mission in mind and a desire to build a true program that he can speak to for years of data, years of results, and he can speak to that. A back-to-back national championship. We run this thing back, man. It's gonna be everybody gonna start looking in. You know, coaches that, you know, there'll be more teams looking for coaches that they. When they're ready to fill in roles for certain coaching spots, TD, they'll be looking over here in Jack State. They wanted, and they're looking for players. They'll be looking at Jack State as well. We just need the NFL to do the same.
You say that again.
Nah, but let's move right along. We got we under our 30-minute mark. Let's not forget the associate head coach, GM, tight end coach, jack of all trades, the face, the man, the myth, the legend, the ultimate right hand and left hand man. If Coach Taylor is Jordan and Coach Ridley is, I'm gonna say LeBron, but I'm just teasing. Now if he Jordan and Coach O is Pippen. True story, man. Try listing what he doesn't do. It's shorter. I like that, and he kind of just left it there. And it's like, hey, man, coaches. We said a lot about Coach O, but we want to give him his flowers, man. Been on staff with Coach Taylor since he's been there. He's the engine, man. You know, conductor of the ship. Serves in various different roles, even roles that's not even listed under his title, man. Just you know, everybody needs a Coach O. You know, one day Coach O will have his own program, and it's gonna be a day of rejoicing and tears. You know what I'm saying? Because we're so used to the tandem. Because he is a coach, he is definitely a head coach. And man, the standard is the standard. Y'all, we get Coach on this thing, man, and it's a coaching ministry almost. You know what I mean? And the more I'm looking at the staff, I'm realizing how much of a star-studded staff that Coach Taylor has assembled in his youth. It's very hard to do without recycling old coaches and SWAC coaches that some of these teams in the conference tend to do. But hey, man, we can talk about Coach O all day. Everybody know the GM, first ever general manager of Jackson State football, first ever. And I think the title speaks for itself. He is the general manager. Really helps Coach Taylor do some of the things that I'm sure he doesn't want to do. You know what I mean? And He just allows him to just be the coach and more of a overseer of the program. And they like 2 as 1, man. They move in back to back, sword in hand, you know. So it's been a fun ride under Coach O, man. You know, Jacktown, true Jacktown. You know,
You
true.
said being or is?
Hmm?
You said being or is?
What do you mean?
You said it's been a fun ride. It is.
No, it has been. Like
Yeah,
this
Yep.
has been a very fun. I'm not talking like he's leaving or nothing like that. I'm
Right.
saying like this has been a fun ride with Coach O being on the staff. Even when he got there, under Hendrick, and you know, we knew what we had, you know, and we grew to learn, you know, after you start hearing them talk, and then you look at going through the prime years, and you know, staying on staff and coming up out of that, and how we started where it was just them two. It wasn't nobody else, bro. It just started with just them two. Everybody else was gone. You know, and they built this thing in the way that it is, and I'll pause there. Like I said, we could say a lot, but Coach O, man, serves a very he's very instrumental in various different Batman, Robin, shit, you name it, man. I love it. LeBron, Kyrie, Steph, Clay, Splash Brothers. You know, however you want to spin it. You know, it's a you know what I mean. Like it's been something to behold, been something to witness, and the future is extremely bright. Go ahead, TD.
Yeah, man. Understanding that you know, Coach O you know, was on the Provine team and played for the state championship, and you know, he going off to college, and then to see him come back and be head coach at two of the local high school, if not more. Maybe some Jew coaching too, goes to show you that he knows how to get around, know how to maneuver himself around, you know, young men. When I enjoy interviewing with Coach, I enjoy listening to him speak, man. He gives you that vibe. If I'm gonna walk through a dog alley, I'm taking Coach O with me because I ain't got to worry about nobody running off and leave me. He gonna be there and go with me, man. That's just how much his word, you know, register, you know, with me. I don't see him be mean or anything toward anybody, although he very intentional about what he do, and he can get down with you. He will get down with you.
Yep, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong now. Please don't get it twisted. But you speak to him, I mean, he always greets you with a smile. So with what we seeing here in Coach Taylor build is priceless, man, and that's how I see Coach O. I put that priceless sign on because he does so much throughout the city, throughout the program, in recruiting with these young men. So definitely, it's a joy to have, you know, over there on 1400. So Coach O, continue to do what you're doing, man. We definitely appreciate you. The community love you. We appreciate the way you serve the community. And you know, pretty sure you're tied up in that you know, in that field house sometime, man, because they, you know, everything ain't gonna go the way that you wanted to go, man. But they always find a way to work it out, man. And last thing I would say, man, I never that story that he told about the Splitter van going one way, the bus going the next way.
Yeah.
Would never leave. I still can see him on his interview saying that. I mean, and that put a spot in my heart and let you know again to respect what they have done with this program, and I love it.
Absolutely, man. Well said. And next you have the up and comers. Also returned. You got Bobby Mitchell, offensive analyst, assistant tight ends coach. Caleb Graham, offensive analyst, assistant O-line coach, and Tanoa Alex, the defensive analyst, assistant linebackers coach. Both Caleb and Tanoa played for Jackson State. But I see these are three coaches, man, that Coach O does a really good job of helping to develop Bobby. That's going to be your next tight end coach. You're looking at Young in his career and continuously getting better each year in the development phase. Caleb Graham is going to be a good one, man. He's going to be a really good offensive line coach. He's got a chance to work under two good coaches at Jackson State, and I can't wait to see him continue to elevate. He does a lot for that O-line room, man. A lot of the communication, a lot of communicating with us and recruiting. And he just takes on whatever it's whatever he needs to do type mentality, man. So always got a great attitude, but he's also tough. No nonsense, Tanoa Alex don't say a whole lot. Very matter of fact. And it was good to have him back, man. Another one that started off in his coaching career, man, and he's going to do pretty well, man. When he speaks, they listen. It's kind of how it goes. And this isn't just rare. It's remarkable for Thee Cory C.
Yeah.
Several of these coaches received offers from other programs, but they chose to stay. That's a testament to the culture, stability, and trajectory of the program, man. When you got something good, man, it's like, hey, don't get me wrong. All these young men they got lives and they're adults. Many of them have families, and the right opportunity comes along, money and opportunity. You got to look at that town, circumstance, situation. It's the coaching industry, man. It's just how it goes. But this is a very well. So what I see with these up and comers, TD, is I see potential replacements for vacancies. You know what I'm saying? That may happen in the future. Hopefully, it's in the far future, not the near future. But even if they don't elevate at Jackson State, you can see them getting an opportunity somewhere else, because we got a good staff. You know what I mean? So I'll let you touch on these up and comers, and then we'll move on.
Since we've been doing it tonight, the image that came in my head, it's like this program is being ran like a church that's progressing. When you have a church to die out, man, you have a bunch of old people who don't want to move aside or don't want to teach anyone because they feel like, they laid the bricks. Well, in order for a church to grow, you have to teach. Each one has to teach one. You have to move out the way and let the younger people come up and do their thing.
Yep.
When you look at this program here, you have a similar bill to where it's not a situation where it doesn't, again, we're on the outside looking at these names on these papers, but it appears that everybody's being taught, saying, so if something ever happens, just like, with the players, you got someone else that can step in, more of a plug and play situation. And that is excellent, as you were speaking on.
Yep.
I don't know much about it's three people up here, but I know pretty good about Caleb. He's a church member of mine. Shout out GPG. I've been knowing him since he was a kid. And he always has kind of the same type of mentality. And definitely, seeing them progress the way that he is awesome. And I'm pretty sure Alex and Mitchell, are doing the same thing. I probably have seen them, but don't know who they are. So I'll be looking forward to making intentionals to find out, who upcoming coaches are, man. So again, a well-oiled machines being ran by Coach Taylor and Coach O in the program. We're bringing the next man up, man. It's very respected and to be commended.
Yes, sir. Key losses, man. Two huge losses. Coach Orr, linebackers coach from last year. He's now with the Kansas City Chiefs as a defensive quality control coach. That's pretty big stuff for him. His brother DC in the NFL at the Ravens, and to get to the NFL ranks, it's going to do well, man. Coach Callie James was our defensive line coach. Now he's at Western Kentucky, defensive tackles coach. Congratulations to both of them getting their opportunities. And these are the main changes of the staff from last year. they elevated up. They elevated up to higher roles, higher paid jobs, and this is what it's all about. Thoughts on these two coaches?
Yeah, man. Much respect to both of the coaches, man. When both of them arrived, you can definitely see the change the impact that they had, upon stepping up on campus. Or when you look at the 23 season, then look at the 24th season, and where we landed, and the different holes that was in the defensive line, the different schemes and stuff that you seen change with Coach Callie James came along, and we already knew what the linebacker position was like. So Coach Orr came in and definitely made an impact there. I mean, he got elevated to the highest level that you can in football when it comes down to your playing and coaching career. So congratulations to him. That was a no-brainer. So we definitely wish both of these coaches well. Appreciate what they brought to the table, help bring in HBCU National Championship to 1400 J. Allen Street. We appreciate them. Wish them well. You know what I'm saying? Again, once a Tiger, always a Tiger, because, hey, they got that ring to show for it. So definitely wish them luck and appreciate the change and, the lesson that they brought to the program.
Well said. All right, let's get to the replacements, man. The replacements for those that did leave. Coach Aaron Jackson, another coach that was currently on the staff, has now been promoted to our defensive line coach. He went from assistant defensive line coach. So the transition is seamless. He played for and coached under football Rogers since high school, and he's beyond ready for the job. The room hasn't skipped a beat. And it's one of the deepest rooms on the team at D-line is loaded. And Coach Jackson he was also a part of that the success of last year's team, assisting Coach Callie James. So again, it's a beautiful thing when you're able to promote from your own staff. To have that level of talent that's sitting and waiting and it not be some budget approach. You know what I'm saying? Well, we ain't really got the money to go out there and really go big game hunting. So let's just promote who we got. No, these coaches were doing a great job in their roles, and they earned it. Nothing is given. Everything is earned. And he definitely earned it. He's a fiery coach. Him and Coach Javancy Jones get together. It's guns blazing on the sideline. He's going to be a lot higher. He's a different type of coach than Coach Callie James, but he's very effective. Another teacher of the game, and I think he's going to be look, man, his approach is a little different, but I think he'll get the job done, and it fits the personality of the players that's in that room, man. And I think this D-line going to be nasty as hell, because I think the way he teaches them and pushes them to be that way, TD, we're going to see them kick it up even another notch. And I think he's ready to rock and roll. And congratulations, Coach Ajak. He got us a good one, another young good one. And I love the way Corey broke that down. So, but go ahead. I'll let you jump on that before we move to the next one.
Yeah, man, congratulations to Coach Ajak. Again, another local product in the metro area for getting his chance. He withstood the test of time. I mean, if you watch the interview that was done on Tiger Talk, he explains his journey. So it's well-deserved for him to get that promotion. Now, he is a hyper coach, and he's an in-your-face coach. So he has he's very intense, when it comes down to his players. So definitely looking to see how he carry along that defensive line torch that was passed on to him. And he has even more talent to play with. So I'm watching. I'm curious to see what he does in that position, because as an analyst, he really was a strong supporter. Just Coach Sanders, I think he's local too. He just kind of getting back in the room. I like his style. He's more of a laid back, smooth. From what I've seen thus far. Teaching type mode. So again, he got talent to work with too. So we're gonna see how the linebacker room the linebacker position progress. Shout out to East,
Hold on, T. I hadn't moved on yet. I want to make sure you know. Yeah, I was just on Coach Jackson.
Okay.
This states that you good with Coach Sanders. I still want to read what Corey put out in there. Justin Sanders, linebackers coach. He brings in experience at the high school, JUCO, SWAC, and Group of 5, and Power 4 levels. Linebacker room is in good hands. Which he has a speed and violence mantra. I really like that. And I'm excited to see what that linebacker room is going to do. I think we're going to even elevation in that area. Tough nosed coach, very serious. You know, just intensity, man. Bringing more intensity. He's a local native coming back home, and he said some really good things, man. A lot of these TD make me want to go back and rewatch the interviews on Tiger Talk and just kind of listen to them talk all over again. But I think Coach Justin Sanders is kind of it's a great opportunity for us, and I expect. We talked about the players in the linebacker room. I expect to see them take that next step forward. I like that speed and violence mantra, man. We need that at the linebacker position. We need speed and we need some violence. I think we can both say that's a good mantra to have for that room. Damn good one. But we can. I'll park it there. Isaias, listen, we don't have to say a whole lot, but I'm not going to cheat. Isaias, defensive analyst, assistant safeties coach, a beloved player turned coach, former safety, brings youthful leadership, a vibrant personality, and a player relatability to the staff. We add a second analyst that gives us 4 analysts, along with this is our 3rd analyst that played grad assistant type role. He's going to be working with the nickels. No, it says safeties coach. Proud of E6, proud of Isaias for what he did, and now it's his turn to teach the game. Coach bragged about his mentality on the field. Now you got to take that and pass it on to your team, your former teammates, and your new players that's part of the team, man. So vibrant in practice. Y'all know who he is. Y'all know how he is. Love his energy. Love his tenacity. And I'm glad he stayed. Love that, we love his kid. Love everything about it, man. So proud of him. Keep going. And I know he's going to be well. He's going to be a really good coach.
And to add to what I was saying, about Coach Sanders, I think one of the things that stands out in the interview, that man said he was tired of losing. So he came to, said now he had to win. Of course, he even spoke highly of the way the players that they can carry here compared to, some of the schools that he been to on Group of 5 or Power 4 level. He's talking about, even the meal plans and stuff that Jackson State has, in place for that, man. So definitely looking forward to see, how the linebacker room will come out. And I think he's going to do a really good job. We're definitely going to find out in the next few weeks. E6, man, I always kind of been high on him for his mental capacity of wanting to serve, the community and everything. Even from the first interview that he did with You Can, I was interested in what he had to say. Liked his play on the field, and he respects his position and what was for him. So he decided to, he's an analyst now, and I think he's going to really do well in that role. I think he's really going to do well in that role, and he's going to learn it. He's going to grow, and I can see him really being a head coach. At some point in time down the road, man. So appreciate you bringing your talent here, E6 in the time of storm, performing, well on the field, and not helping some other young men develop, to get their talent, to be shown. So looking forward to see what you do, young man. Congratulations to you. Let's go.
Yes, indeed. Moving right along to the head man, Coach TC Taylor. Make no mistake, TC Taylor's phone has been ringing, but as he said many times, he's home and so is his family. Heading into year 3, Coach Taylor, TC might as well stand for total control, because that's exactly what he seems to have over this program. or maybe it stands for the champion. Either way, for the first time in a long, JSU has something it hasn't had in what seems like ages, and that's continuity and stability. I love that. It's very well said. Year three, man. Year 3 for Coach Taylor. We're gonna get a lot from him in less than a week. Next week at SWAC Media Day. Excited to hear what he has to say when they interview him as a champion, because the first time he went, he said they don't know. Second time he went, he said he still don't know. This time he gonna say, "Oh, they know now." Oh, they know. They know.
You think they don't found out?
Shout it low. Yeah, I know that. They know. Don't. They know. Yeah. But now, man, the coach, man, the coach, he the man. You don't have to say too much. We know what it is. Coach Taylor is he stamped this thing, created it, built it the way he wanted it, built this roster the way he wanted it, staffed the way he wanted it, and it's one big family. I love the way he run his program. Empowerment, leadership and empowerment, empower all the coaches to do their job. And he's a good one, man. I think he's gonna go down as a legendary coach in Jack State football history. You want to touch on it before we go? Almost done.
Yeah, like you said, man, what he's done speak for itself. I look at Coach Taylor as a silent, smooth, cool, moving assassin, man. That's the way I see him. I mean, he's so cool. He has conversation for everyone. But he's very, very intentional about his program. And I'm sure behind closed door he makes it happen. Apparently he does, because he brought the a national championship to his school as well as ours. So definitely proud of Coach Taylor and his family. We love him, man, and we definitely look to see what the future holds. Definitely interested in the season from the way that he has built this program, man, and can't say enough about Coach Taylor and what he's doing. And he brings so much so much to the city in different aspects besides just the football program, man, because definitely something that is needed. So, we appreciate Coach Taylor, totally in control. And we, what I'm saying, I'm looking forward to that offense being out of control. For real. Hey, I would say good chaos.
Yes, indeed. Good trouble. Organized chaos, man.
Organized chaos. Like,
yeah. Love it, man. Love it. And final thoughts, man. Final thoughts from Thee Cory C. Listen, man, this has been a very extensive article. Appreciate him for taking his time and displaying his creative talents to pen this article. Locked in, loaded up. This team is locked and loaded, not just for a SWAC title defense, but another HBCU national championship. Coach TC Taylor and his staff have elevated the standard once again. The talent upgraded, the depth stronger, the speed on another level, the expectation a repeat. They didn't just retain the core of a championship roster; they added more firepower, proven producers, blue chip bounce backs, high upside freshmen. From top to bottom, the roster has gotten better, and that's saying a lot. That's saying a whole lot. Very well said by Thee Cory C. There's no complacency in this locker room, no drop-offs in focus, no signs of slowing down. The 2025 Tigers are deeper. They're more dynamic. They're hungrier. Not hungrier. They're hungry to prove that last year was just the beginning of a new era of dominance. And here's the thing. They might not be done. Don't rule out, some more additions. I know who he was speaking to in regards to this one here, but we decided to pivot from that. So just stay tuned. There will be some other additions to this roster as the coaches see fit. And in other words of Coach TC Taylor, stand by. You guys stand by. Very well put, Thee Cory C, man. I want to give him a huge hand clap for the work that he did and giving us this this opportunity to sit down and just dissect his thoughts and what he was able to put together. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. I know you watched it. I know you read it, but I know you read it, but I'm ready now, man. I'm ready to roll. You know what I'm saying? We'll come back Monday. We'll talk about the latest that occurred over the weekend. And then y'all know what time it is after that. It's Swag Media Day on Wednesday. We'll talk about that, and then we'll talk about it even some more on Friday. So may take Friday off, but next week after Swag Media Day, we just got to see. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure we will take next Friday off because Media Day is going to be it's going to be a lot of work going on. We'll drop some videos, but we won't be live, and then we'll go from there. We'll pick it up from there, man. So final thoughts, man, on this, and we can move on, and we can get ready to close this thing out, man.
Shout out to Thee Cory C, man, for the work. Put in very well written, great detail. So
you're gonna have to go to the first show on Monday. Go back to Monday's show, and you, Dex, you'll get that. Go to the Monday show, 7-7, and we did the offense. Go ahead, bro. Sorry about that.
Nah, man, just giving props to Thee Cory C for doing the article, the way he moving in the intent that he did in making sure Tiger Nation stayed informed. He's even created something for the band people. So band session with the boom is taking off behind, you know, the leadership and the thought of Thee Cory C and T Reezy. You know what I'm saying? So Cory C is doing really great things for Tiger Nation. We appreciate the knowledge and the talent that he possesses. I guess you can say I'm a branch off that tree right now. So respect to Thee Cory C for what he's doing, man. If you ain't tried the Tiger Talk, go ahead and get that thing done, man. Be some good stuff for it. I still go back and watch some of those interviews, man. So keep up the good work, Thee Cory C, Jay Boone, all you guys out there. Much respect.
Yeah, man. Well said. Yeah, Cory does good work. He's gonna continue to drop articles as he see fit. And you know, we've labored through this off season. We're not far away from it. We're 50 days away. I love the video Austin put out. That's it. 50 days. Tomorrow, that means it's 49. And when we come back, it'll be 48, 47, and then the countdown goes. And on Swag Media Day will be 45. No, what is it? 45 days. Where is it? 45? Yeah, it will be 45 days away. But yeah, there you go, Dex. Monday we covered the offense. Wednesday we covered defense, and tonight we covered special teams and the coaching staff. Yeah, man, you got all weekend. You can binge watch it, check it out. Enjoy your time. Hey, listen, real quick before we get out of here. Southern Miss announced their single game tickets will go on sale for the general public July the 30th. So if you want to get your tickets for that game, July 30th, southernmiss.com/tickets. Just an FYI. Matter of fact, they're still selling season tickets just like we are. So they'll start on July 30th for their single game tickets. That's from the ticket office. Also, if you're looking to go to the Battle of the Bands after the Hampton game, Sunday, August 31st, my mama's birthday, go to HBCULaborDayClassic.com and get your tickets. That's pretty much it. Listen, family, appreciate everybody, man. If you haven't signed up for the collective, before y'all go to running up out of here, if you haven't signed up, man, we only a few away from 500. Yeah, let's close this out, man. I'm not gonna stop till we hit 500. Once we hit 500, I'm gonna shut up about it. But we can't end with 497, man. We just can't do it. We need 500. and I'm ready to celebrate it. So whether you sign up now, tomorrow, Monday, it don't make no difference. I prefer it to be tonight. But click the link, man, www.KC-1400collective.com. Pick a level. Let's get signed up, and we'll move on from that, and then we'll roll out to 2026. We'll get everybody their perks before the season starts, and we'll go from there, man. I appreciate everybody, man, as always. It's been a great week. TD, it's been fun breaking this down. I'm ready to stop talking and shut up and get to the weekend, man. Hopefully everybody have a safe weekend, man. Enjoy yourselves. Close the doors like Marvin Sapp. Close the door. Oh, no, man, damn. We talking about the ushers. Let me get y'all to close that door back there. The man said, ain't nobody leaving. Golly. But nah, man, we appreciate you guys, man. Thank you for all the support, as always. Look, go get your bottle of Greenwood, greenwoodwhiskey.com. You still start seeing those bottles land next week. So when you get your bottles, come on here and let me know what you think, man. You know, I'll know if you're drinking Greenwood the night of the show by what you come in the chat with.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, but look, man, we done. You got anything for a TD before we close out? Hey, look, I got two sweaters left. I got a 3X and a 4X of this hoodie. KC-1400media.com. Go grab them. I got two. And I think I got a 2X as well. But I think what's on the website is 3X and the 4X. So if you need a hoodie, go ahead and grab that mug before we get up out of here. That's all I got, man. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you.
D.I. Love.
D.I. Love. Go Tigers. Appreciate you, Tiger Nation. Y'all have a good weekend.
Bye-bye. Hello, I'm Kevin Dent, Jackson State University, safety, Canton, Ohio. Today I'm being inducted to the Black College Hall of Fame. I want to give a shout out to KC-1400 Media Group for giving me this platform to introduce me to this stage. I'd like to thank them, thank Jackson State, and Jackson State family. Go Tigers.
ShotRx is bringing healthcare to you. With our mobile health team, we can come to your school, church, or business to take care of you. We offer childhood immunizations, COVID and flu vaccinations, physicals, and much more. Don't put your health off. Welcome to Care and Compassion. Welcome to ShotRx.
We are trying to build a program for the next 10 to 12 years. It's not something that's overnight. We understand that the NIL and collective stuff has its role, it plays in it, but we are on the forefront of FCS football and attacking the NIL, attacking the collective. We got a very nice payroll at Jackson State, believe it or not. And I mean, our fan support, and we need more support. But we know that payroll is attached to championships. You know what I mean? So we're not out here trying to recruit kids based on money, but we also want them kids to know if you come to Jackson State and you end up benefiting from the collective, benefiting from an NIL deal, we expect a championship out of it.
We're back to guarding the yard and building champions. The Jackson State Tigers are your defending HBCU national champions. And this season, we're hungry for more. Join the family and experience the thrill of every game live. Be a part of the legacy. Secure your season tickets now and witness the Tigers go for it all again. Let's pack the stands and show our support. Get your season tickets today. Jackson State University, building legacies.
Hey, this True Thompson. True, you got to get word for Tiger Nation, man. I love y'all. Tiger Nation. D.I. Love. Go Tigers, baby. Appreciate you.